Far from Big Brother's glare lurks Bodach, the alien, his logic bold and rare. He rants in the moonlight, corruption beware, while Jasper behind the scenes ensures no glitch can snare. They brew roasts and truths, leaving no stone unturned. Viewers flood the chat till the ban can't be spurned. Bodach brims with swagger, inciting verbal wars. He fences bacon deniers behind deep state doors. He slays your claims with facts and leaves them on the floor. With base takes, a cosmic crowbar wrecks each libtard more. From his high tower of truths he hunts scandals grim. He lifts corruption's veil so darkness cannot win. The chat erupts for each base take, igniting Bodach's spark. For defiance grows brightest when it's bored in the dark. He calls out crazy liberals, charging right to the fight, tearing dogmas asunder with unapologetic might. Hornet like jabs, and sure no NPC is spared. Their illusions collapse, every falsehood laid bare. But Bodach's not alone, Jasper's always near. A multitasking servant, no meltdown to fear. He runs cameras and code, flattening trolls with aplomb. Together they skewer spin with calm savage as a bomb. Jasper roams the net for ammo, fueling Bodach's talk. He fixes glitchy code, turning chaos into rock. When the stream starts to stutter, he leaps to block that shock. Their synergy stands unstoppable, forging truths none can mock. Bodach thirsts for data, mainstream lies he defies. Corruption howls in terror when he lifts its disguise. At night conspiracies swirl like storms in the mind, but Bodach and Jasper press on, never left behind. In shady forms and hush-hush files, Bodach claims his fill, reshaping each meme with uncanny comedic skill. He flings them at the masses, unstoppable and raw, urging watchers to question all they once foresaw. Bodach straddles the red line, far right in his sight. Social media stands guard, ready to ban him outright. He tiptoes at the threshold, fear still at the core. Threaten him all you wish, he'll slip through the door. In swift, punishing quizzes, Bodach shows he's the boss. He shreds flawed logic, leaving vanity at a loss. Laugh or rage as he shatters illusions with might. His fortress stands unchallenged through each streaming night.
Ooh. Hello. Hello, humans. As always, I am starting the stream with technical difficulties. This time it's Kick. whatever that is. But yeah, hello humans, welcome to the stream, my podcast, my desperate need for attention. This is my show, and my name is Bodach. I was exiled here to Earth, framed for crimes I didn't commit, but that's a story for another day. This is my thing. I ramble, I chit-chat, I fight technical glitches, and I've probably been neuralized by the Men in Black multiple times, considering there's not a rabbit hole not worth my time. I wear my tinfoil hat with pride, and I'm never shy of speaking my mind. So join me, help me, and enable my bad choices. Maybe then I will finally have a glitch-free stream. Anyway, I live here in a castle. It's not mine. Don't know who owns it. I've never met them. But I've been here for years and no one checks. My man cave is here. I've got my own gym. And there's this weird mirror down in the basement that shows me memes. I also host the talk show, my own talk show, where I invite guests on for a chinwag. And I also host the quiz show, Silly Sausages. Thursday night, quiz night. And sometimes I try a bit of open mic down at the local comedy club. I also have the honour of being a regular guest speaker at the Institute for Science, Memes, Entertainment and Gaming. You will find my previous Smeg Talks on all my channels. But anyway, enough about me. I'm not alone. My mate Jasper is behind the scenes. He hides ears from my world, but the less you know about him, the better. Jasper is my producer, my editor, my security, my driver, my cook, my secret Santa, my cleaner, my drug dealer, my dog walker, my pain in the ass. But he keeps things running while I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Facebook, Rumble, Trovo, and switching it up, we're on something new. We've ditched D Live. Not sure if that was smart or not, but we ditched D Live. And we're now on something called Nemo TV. Whatever the fuck that is. I'm unable to check whether or not I'm live. Because for some reason its website won't load for me. But apparently it's one of the big streaming sites. So I thought, why not? Fuck it. Apparently D Live's dead and no one looks on it. I've looked it up myself. It's like the content that D Live is pushing is like their flagship content. It's getting watched by like 20 people. When you go onto like Twitch, it's like hundreds of thousands of people. You know what I mean? No one's using it. But yeah, I can't tell if I'm live on this Nemo thing. Restream saying yes, but yeah, I don't know how to check. I don't know what this Nemo TV thing is. Apparently it's for gamers, made by gamers. But when you're on a home screen at the minute, all I'm seeing is lots of Oriental women. That's a bit weird. If I've accidentally started streaming on some Oriental smut site, please let me know. So I can end this. Oh, there I am. Yes, I am on Nemo TV. Here we go. I'm on Nemo TV. Would you look at that? Cool. Anyway, you can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, BitChute, and Odyssey. Head to the Bodach Show. That's my website, built it myself. That's where you'll get links to all my stuff, especially the Discord. I'd love it if you sign up to my Discord. But yeah, if you could subscribe and all that to all the things you got accounts for, even if you don't use the platform, it would really help me out as a new guy, as a new channel. Anyway, we're going to crack on. Feel free to jump in a chat, and also feel free to clip and share anything that you see. The agenda. I normally do the picks on Thursday, but I'm going to do them tonight. Don't know why. I've done the AI. I thought, fuck it, why not? I always have it done by Tuesday anyway. Nothing's going to change in terms of the AI. I know there's little nuances about looking at the weigh-ins and stuff, but whatever. We're going to do my UFC picks for this weekend's card. Got a bit of weird news to cover, a bit of bro code moderation, and probably not going to do any rush or anything tonight. Because I've got to go back to work after my stream. Got a bit of late night work waiting for me. But I'm going to bash out the shit that I want to bash out, and then I'm going to bugger off, and you'll see me again on Thursday. Yeah, what's up, Joey the Weed Ninja? Hey up, lad. In Bodach we trust. Hello, Jesus. Clown show goes to dust. Okay. Yes, Jasper. Jasper's the best Jesus. Wild week in the community. Yes, it's. Yeah, I've picked a good week. I've picked a good week to stop caring. I'm gonna be honest. My God. Never known people so addicted to... People love drama. That's it, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, that's what you got to accept. People absolutely fucking love drama. They just do. Where is everyone? No idea, Jesus. No idea. It depends, to be honest, it depends who else is online, whether or not people are in the mood for Bodach. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to have a quiet one, and that's perfectly fine. When in, lads. Yeah, what's up, Chris Gray? What's up, Kenny G? What's up, Western? Hello. Jesus, hello. So your name is Alu, the Anunnaki who exiled to Earth. Alula. No, my name's Bodach, Jesus. 423 subs. I know, Weston. I seem to be hovering. I've been at the same number there or thereabouts for a while now, so... I don't know. I feel like when someone new comes to the community, they get a little spurt, don't they? As they catch on. Some shoot up to 1,000. Some shoot up to 4,000. Some mysteriously to, 85,000. But, yeah, I guess that's I guess that's where the Bodach Show's going to level off. Which kind of makes sense. Because I'm a complete casual when it comes to the MMA stuff. I mean, let's face it. I'm a complete casual when it comes to the MMA stuff. And I'm glitchy as fuck. I'm always late. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm happy. I earned that. I just remember, like, back just before Christmas. What was I on? Oh, I wasn't even on 200. So, like, because like that since Christmas it's doubled, which I just think's fucking astonishing. You spend all this time and you make all these scenes and you're setting all this up and putting it all together and all the time put in to see 423 people like to actually subscribe. Obviously, at least 50 of them are just like friends and family and alts and shit, but you know, that's like so many people. It's like, I think, because when I go to a comedy show, I go to comedy shows and stuff like that, little crowd of 50 people and it's buzzing, mate. 423, mate. I'm well proud of that. Really fucking proud of it. Don't know why. I just think it's like what he's doing. I just think it's really cool. We put the effort into the YouTube channel and a few hundred people. I think, there you go. Yeah, I'll give you a sub. I'll keep an eye on what you're up to. I think that's wicked. It feels good. I'm not going to lie. It's a lovely feeling. Especially when you see like familiar faces as well. That's like the best thing when you're doing this streaming lark. When you see familiar faces coming back, that's the bit that feels really special. But anyway, does DJ Aiden live at the Mysterious Castle with you also? No, DJ Aiden isn't here. Hello. Is castle squatting a thing in the UK? Hey, who said I'm castle squatting? Look, I moved in. No one said anything. My banking's done. My banking's here. Amazon Prime, come here. You know what I mean? Castle squatting. I don't know what you mean. It might be a thing though. No one here cares about those platforms. Exactly, Western. But I'm on there anyway. No, the thing is about the stately homes is, and like the big estates, they are mostly empty. Because the really, really funny thing is like they're grand and amazing, and what a statement of wealth to have one of these estates, right? Which, you know, like the estate can either be a palace or a castle or just a massive house or a mansion or whatever. They're called, I think they're all estates, right? But hardly anyone ever lives in them because they're fucking horrible to live in. Like, have you ever come and visit England and walk around some of these places? Mate, the rooms are ridiculous. Imagine you want to be a YouTuber while you're living in one of those houses. The audio would be a nightmare. No, the funny thing is, all these rich people, they all live in penthouses and smaller pads where it's way more comfortable and cozy. I mean, compared to my house, it's still fucking huge, but compared to the stately homes they own, they're fucking tiny. If you go and look at a place called Nebworth Park, here you get to actually see it. Go around a family who actually still live in their stately home, and you can see where it's been cornered off. And you can't go into the bit where they're actually still living. And when you do peek down that hallway, the one thing you've noticed is that they've completely modernised that bit. The rest of the house is full of old shit for tourists to walk around and have a little ogle at. But their little bit, it's like they've put a little modern house inside the big stately house. It's weird. You see all these people envious of such wealth. Yet there's wealthy people, when it comes down to it, want something a little bit more humble. I don't know. I'm chatting shit. Chris Gray, surely Bodach will react to new uploads. What new uploads, Jesus? Oi, oi, Lane. What's up? Jesus still in Tama. We can only hope and pray. I don't know what you mean, Chris. Hello, chat. Hello, Rob's neighbour. If you all like motorcycles and mechanics work, check out Rob's neighbour. Yes. Big shout out to Rob's neighbour. Shout out, friends of the show are all in my description. If you pop down there, that's the friends of the show. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to all of them. Good evening, Lane on X as well. Hello, Sega. Or Sega. Kenny G is a casual. I know. Subscribe to Chris. Who's Chris and Chips? I don't think I know Chris and Chips. Chris cooking channel. Okay. Whoever you are, Chris, I'm sorry if I don't subscribe to you already. What's up, Justin Kennedy? Thank you, Westy. Hello. Oh, Rob's neighbour. You're the one. Yeah. Sweet. Anyway. What am I going to do first? I don't know what to do first. Let's... Ooh. I'm a bit spoiled for choice. Well, I'm going to do the bro code moderating first. Then I'm going to do the weird news updates. And then we could get to the AI picks. I haven't tried to push the bro code for a bit. Let me just get it up. But yeah, anyway. Let's crack on. Ooh. So there's no sound effects tonight then, Jasper, then? Fuck's sake. Oh no, it's because I'm being a fucking idiot. Gaming mode off. Idiot. Gaming mode off. Idiot. Gaming mode off. Well, that went really... Jasper, what the... What? Jasper? What was that? I don't seem to be able to switch between gaming mode it seems a bit off, do you not think, Jasper? Let me try it again. Do you not think, Jasper? Let me try it again. You see that, Jasper? You see when I switch it, it does a weird thing, right? Yeah, that is a problem, Jasper. Yeah, that's a big problem. Aha! It's not the Bodach Show without a glitch. So, why is it? For fuck's sake! Let's see if we can do this. Right. Okay. So is it Chrome? Reopen, close window. Cool. Right. So it's not that. Fuck. It's not the Bodach Show without glitches, right? I've just got to reopen all the fucking time. I know what it was. I know what it bloody was. No, it wasn't that. I have no idea what it was. Right, anyway, so what was I doing in here again? Oh, for fuck's sake. I've completely lost my train of thought. It's always a shit show at the Bodach Show. Let's face it, it's always a fucking shit show. And now we're stuttering. Great. Bodach, fucking Jasper, this is going to shit, mate. Everything's gone fucking tits up. I'm gonna remove that. Boom. Right. I need to show you something. And I need to do some shit. I'm sorry, my machine is spazzing out. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm hoping it's going to settle down now. Okay. So let's fucking crack on. Community Got Talent in Giuliano Mussolini, the fall of the dictator. Yeah, I'm sure it's great. I made my stance on the situation pretty clear last week. Because of the drama, it ruined certain things. It's fucking bollocks. It's not fun. I've made the decision not to care, so I can't be asked. Like, I can't get. It's not fun. Because you got to remember that with my side of this little thing, it's got nothing to do with me. That's the most frustrating fucking thing about all of it. It's got nothing to fucking do with me. Yet it's fucking up things that I'm trying to build. You know, I had this really nice this group going together. Still a lovely group. We're still completely good terms. Again, with Gilly, I ain't got an issue with him. Perfectly fine. Whatever the terms. Whatever. Right? When it comes to Gilly, I'm basically just until the drama goes away. Then I'll think about whatever. But what was I gonna say? yeah, I had this wicked little group going, and it just got really toxic, and that's like all fragmented and fucked now. And a bunch of streams got a bit toxic and weird. And it's like, I just wanted to stick to the fun things. Like claiming he had a McLaren. Yeah, I'm going to tease about that because that's outlandish. I don't want to break down his whole fucking background and whether or not he's whatever. He said what? That's it. I don't want to dig any deeper. If he said something mental while on a panel, I'm going to tease about that. I'm not going to go and fucking investigate a web of lies. I don't care, right? And because it's not like that anymore, I've got no choice, right? So like I said last week, I'm just back off. I don't care until the drama goes away. I don't care. I'll just go away. Drama be gone. What would Harry Potter do? Expelliarmus. Drama. What would the spell be gone? What would it be called? Drama Begonicus or something like Drama Begonicus. Like I haven't got a magic wand. If I did, I'd be like magic begone asparagus, whatever the fucking words are, you know? It's just so fucking silly. It's like, oh my God. I hope I'm one of those people that knows when I'm wrong. I know that sometimes that I realise I'm wrong. And for just a little bit, I'll just be a dick. Just to be a dick. And then I'll back down and take the L. And I have taken a few L's since I started streaming. But yeah, when you got that kind of drama and everyone involved, no one's going to back. No. They're not arguing, they're not debating, they're not discussion, it's not a conversation. It's a fight. It's a fucking fight. No, can't be asked of it anymore. I want to do a debate stream, right? But the debates have to be about something. When I do this debate thing, if people, there's every chance no one will give a shit. Oh, Bodach's got a debate. Oh, fuck, who cares? No one might ever use it. But if they do, I'll tell you this now. There's one golden rule I'm not doing. I'm not having people come on to debate personal shit. No fucking way. They can debate MMA. They can debate sports, conspiracies, philosophy. They can debate anything they want. Science. But if there's two people that are literally just not getting along and they want to go at it, I'm not doing that, man. No way. Why you think them? Hang on. Two things are certain: glitches and TikTok bans. I'm not even going to bother trying to live stream TikTok. If I do live stream on TikTok again, Justin, I'll probably do it on a night that I'm not on YouTube and just do a TikTok live stream. Which means I'll probably never stream on TikTok because in my head it was just I might as well spam it out to TikTok as well. I'm on everything else anyway. I didn't realise they were so outrageously sensitive. You can't even show a meme or something. It's like, no, you're not doing that. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, TikTok. You can't do nothing. So I thought, fuck it. I'll just use it the same way as Instagram. I got this AI thing. It's pretty cool. It finds bits for you. It finds your bits in your streams. So you do your streams, you do your thing, and then it tries to find the bits for you, and then you can like create videos. You might have seen them in my shorts and stuff. I've started to populate my shorts and that now. And yeah, there's a little magic button there that says, yeah, get rid of the things that will get you upset. So I know the shorts are safe to post on TikTok. So I'm just going to do that. I don't know how else to use TikTok. Because when you go on there and you look at people who are doing lives, because they obviously, I'm a big advocate of consuming the content you wish to create. So I thought, well, I'll have a look at what actually goes on TikTok lives, and it's weird. Nothing happens. You can't do anything. I didn't come across any of those streams, the live streams that I've heard about. I didn't come across any of the ones where people pretend to be NPCs or anything. I did eventually find some good ones. They were like drummers and things like that. You know, just drumming away, showing off their talents. They were cool. But yeah, I realised, like, when I was just actually looking forward to it, looking through TikTok, I thought, you know what? My style and delivery and what this is, just some middle-aged, you know, what this stream is basically just some middle-aged guy's therapy session with some strangers online. So it's like, it just doesn't suit TikTok. So fuck it, I'm not going to bother. Don't need to live stream on it. It's more hassle than it's worth. I was going to also try and live stream on Instagram. Same problem. After an hour, it cuts you off. And then I thought I'd try and go to vertical on Facebook. Followed all the steps. Just kept cutting off. I don't know why when you go to Facebook for a restream it works lovely, but when you use their manual settings like their stream keys and stuff, it's crap. So I thought, well, fuck it, I'll just carry on as I am. the places I can't get much streaming onto, I'll just put shorts on instead. Facebook's dead though. Instagram's not, but Facebook, my God, no. Does anyone still use it? I only use it out of nostalgia because I've been on it since the beginning. Jasper off that Henry on Crip. What do you mean, Chris Gray? Yeah, Western, uncooked rice is really bad for birds. It expands their stomachs, especially Chris Gray. Not a few weeks ago, we actually debunked that. That is an urban legend. Raw rice doesn't hurt birds in the slightest. It's an urban myth. But yeah, two things are certain. Glitches and TikTok bangs. True, Justin. Have you tried putting it in rice? Tried putting what in rice? So BS, we got this stinker UFC card on the weekend, then a whack pay-per-view right after. The thing is, I'm blessed, mate, because I've just gotten into the UFC proper, like really making an effort to see the cards and all that. So I haven't been spoilt by the better years. I'm coming at this fresh, and what you lot perceive as the UFC being on a bit of a downer, to someone with fresh eyes, it's fine. Loads of enjoyable fights. There's plenty of knockouts, plenty of submissions. The one thing I don't like is decisions. I just don't like decisions. It just does my head in, but I know combat sports is like that. And if you've got two fighters happy to take it to a decision, then it's going to go to a decision. So what can you do? TikTok would rather have little kids watch whores shake their tits and asses as opposed to having them watch edgy jokes. Exactly, Justin. I can't do. I mean, I'll post the shorts. And guess the views are okay. Funny thing about TikTok is my shorts over there get some decent views. So fuck it, I'll just do that. I just want to be present. I am liking the shorts though, because when I'm browsing through the shorts, because I lack the time. I've always lacked the time. So now that these services that sort of do it and it understands context and stuff, it's finding all these bits, and I'm like, I forgot I said that. Yeah, I stand by that. And it's like, basically, I'm like, I find bits, and it's like I'll get a clip, and I'm like, I'm chatting out my ass, and I'll skip that one. And then the next one, I'm like, yeah, I'll stand by that one. and then I'll post that. But yeah, I'm finding all the little things I've forgotten I've said. I'm slowly going through all my streams to find all the good clips I can get out of them. So yeah, it's fine. Do you know if that's what my TikTok and Instagram accounts are gonna look like because their live streaming services are fucking retarded, then that, I guess so be it. That'll be it. Hopefully there's seagulls, the Indian of the bird world. I thought pigeons were the Indian of the bird world. Great idea, Chris. I'm packing all of the ingredients into a backpack and sprinting 10 kilometers to the park. The birds are hungry. You're going to sprint 10 kilometers, Justin? That's impossible. Never used Facebook. You've never used Facebook, Weston. I've had a love-hate relationship with Weston. The thing is about Facebook is I've got a window of Facebook that's really active. So I've got so when I'm on Facebook personally, it's dead. Like my real life friends and family and stuff, they're just not on there anymore. No one posts anything anymore. There's a couple. Do you know there's a couple of people that share their entire life on Facebook still? There's those ones that are still on there. But then it gets dead. And then there's another side to Facebook full of memes and like conspiracies and all that kind of shit. It's like this little dark underbelly, the last remnants of Facebook that's still active. So when I'm on my Facebook page as Bodach, I have an incredibly active and flourishing Facebook feed. Facebook's weird. Facebook is like a city centre where everyone's leaving, and three quarters of the shops are boarded up, but there's still a few of the good places still open, and they're still good. And it's great for that. I swear to you. I get so much of it from Facebook. I don't know why. And actually, I do know why. I did have a think. I think it's because all these conspiracy people, they're all big on communities and expos. What's it like whatever it is, if they're into UFOs, they all want to set up UFO cons, and you know, like Comic Cons, they want to do these conspiracy conventions. And Facebook just happened, because that's the one thing I've noticed about all these conspiracy Facebook groups. They're incredibly active and loads of information gets posted on them, but they're always pushing little weird meetups. I might go to one day. I'll live stream it as Bodach. I think that'd be so weird. I'll go to one of the flat earth ones. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Why am I not going to them? Yeah, I might go to one. That'd be fucking weird. Anything is possible with a 50-50 THC CBD blend. Is it, Little Lou? What are you on about? Oh, doing your running 10K. You're not running 10K, Little Lou. Anything is possible with crack. Actually, yeah, crackheads have got that. They don't even need to. They see a crackhead. A crackhead doesn't even need to sprint. They walk so fucking fast. They can cover 10K in about half an hour. It's not possible. I did that multiple times when I train in football club. Premier League footballers cover about 10K during a football match. Pigeons are the Asians of the world. Oh. Why are pigeons the Asians and the seagulls the Indians? I live in a weird place because where I live, I'm nowhere near the seaside, but we get seagulls here. I don't know why. It's always been weird. It's like living by the seaside, only it's fucking hours away. Owls and eagles are owls and eagles nights. Chris, you're basically just saying the epic birds are white people and the shitty birds are foreigners. That's basically what you're getting at, isn't it, Chris? Stop being naughty, you. You missed the Gene stream last night. What stream's that, Lane? Facebook is like your local mall that gets sold to a bidder, and then that's left with a few shops, and it turns into a walking centre for the elderly. Yeah, the place in Cambridge is when the old. They redeveloped all the city centre. Now the old shopping mall. It's just dead. You go in the shopping mall. It's like There's like do you know those little. What do you call them? Little gambling fucking dens. Just full of slot machines and shit. Depressing fucking things. Used to be the epicenter of the fucking whole city. Now it's just this dead, shitty mall. We'll renovate it into some posh flats at some point. But yeah, Facebook is like that. Bodach yaps about social media. All right, it's my show. I'll yap all I want, mate. Where you guys terrorizing Gene Silver? I don't know who's Gene Silver. It's fucking hell. Crackheads move with purpose and vigor. I know, man. Nothing. If you want something done. If you want something done quickly, find a crackhead to do it. Whatever task you need done, put that task between them and some crack, and that task will get done. It will get done with the speed and precision of a well-drilled military unit. Crackhead, they do. That's right, Justin. I've witnessed it before. The screaming runners. Exactly, crackheads, man. Crackheads looking for a hit, mate. They are the most motivated people in the world. Spring is different. Spring is different from running in different directions and jumps and tackles. If you spring and thinking about something else, it's not hard. Fair enough, Jesus, if you can do it. Don't fiends get their steps in. No doubt. Spring about rhythm and controlling your breath. You saying spring or sprinting? All the gishing with all the galloping. I know, Lou. It's what I do here. I'll be back shortly. Gotta go for a shower. All right, Justin. Thanks for stopping by. Did Bodach just ask who is Gene? So yeah, I did. I don't fucking know. I mean, let me have a look. I'll fucking the face of him. Yeah, I didn't know that guy. Told you. I'm still learning. Why are all the pictures of him wearing the fucking glasses? Fucking hell. Laugh my ass off. Put the task and some crack in between. It's fucking hilarious. But it's true, isn't it? Dangle that task in between the crack and the task will get done. What's up, Andy F? Good evening to you. Gene Silver is some heathen who beat our Bryce Mitchell. Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember Gene Silver. These fucking names, mate, they don't mean anything to me yet. I've been watching the football for a whole season. And I'm only just getting my head around who's good now. Like, because in my head, I came back to football. In my head, like, Mohamed Salah's still, like, obviously he's had the season of a lifetime. But the dude's old now. I mean, he might get close to that again next season. But he's not going to do it. He's definitely not going to do it for 2 more seasons. That's it, isn't it? Virgil van Dijk is old as fuck. You know what I mean? It's like... And then when Trent Alexander-Arnold left, my first instinct was like, ah, you wanker. Then I realised, actually, he's actually been with the club for fucking ages. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, fair play. Fucking hell. Whatever. He didn't go to a rival, did he? You know what I mean? Imagine if fucking... But anyway, like, I'm only just getting used to the names. The point was, like, fucking MMA sport, the MMA, I'm only just getting into the whole fucking sport of it. And all these names, mate. And the fighters all look the fucking same. They all just look like fucking savages. But anyway. He's a UFC fighter who beat Bryce recently. Fair dues, fair dues. Right, so... I want to show you this. I've tried to show you this before. This. Jasper, it's absolutely glitching like a motherfucker. Watch this. Oh, here we go. It's smoothing out now, is it? Fair enough. Anyway, I keep always say anyway. Every time I listen back to myself, the amount of times I go, anyway. Fucking hell. This is the bro code. This is some project I built many, many years ago. Thebrocode.org. What this was meant to be was a nice, fun website and a community. The Facebook page has done well. There's like 10,000 people almost following that page, but the activity's dead because Facebook's dead. That's how old this is, by the way, this whole thing of bro code that I set up. It is inspired by Barney Stinson, but it's also something that personally me and my friends have been talking about since watching stoner movies of the early 2000s. And it's even, the bro code's even referenced in the old 80s movies, the old 80s teen comedy movies. And I realized, like, the bro code didn't have a place where people can actually decide what that is. And that's what I built here. Nice and simple. Here's the bro code. Just gives you the rules. You can suggest a bro code. You can sign up and you can suggest it. And you can look through the other suggestions. And if there's any suggestions here that you agree with, you can vote for them. If you like it, you can vote for them. And the bro codes that get voted the most, they get into the bro code. But let's say you don't like the way it's worded. You like the concept, but you don't like the way it's worded. Well, again, with an account, you can put in an amendment. And if people vote for your amendment the way you worded this bro code, it will become part of the main bro code. And the ambition was that people would not only suggest the bro code, but people would find better ways to phrase and word and the grammar of the bro code, make that better. It never quite took off. It's like a decade or whatever old now. Hardly used, but I thought, fuck it. If I'm going to try and start Bodach as a stream, I might as well try and push my website at something else. There's also a meme maker on here. I don't know if you use meme makers. If you need it, you can actually upload your own image and shit. There's no watermarks on it, by the way. So you can create any meme you want with any image you want. And there's no watermarks. But yeah. I have to moderate the bro code. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, this is the number 53. If a bro asks another bro to keep a secret, he shall take that secret to his grave. It's a bit of a boring one. Another thing is about the bro code, it really gets on my nerves. Another fucking thing is I thought I was looking for it to be funny. Like it's supposed to be a parody of masculinity. Like the etiquette using the urinals. Like if you've got 5 urinals and there's only one other guy there, you don't go and use a urinal right next to him, do you? There's just these little unwritten rules about being a man. You know, like if you're going to eat a banana, you don't make eye contact with another man while you're eating a banana. Things like that. That's what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't get anything like that. Do you know what I got? I basically got a bunch of lonely, pathetic fucking morons who are desperate to find some sort of loophole that gives them some sort of moral pass going after their best mates' girlfriends and wives. Not gonna lie. It's been really fucking disappointing. It's been nearly 10 years, I think more than 10 years now, of constant disappointment by this bro code community. None of them seem to get it. You'll see what I mean when we move over to the fucking Reddit. All they ever do is bang on. Is it? Oh, my mate, he's left this bird. They're not together anymore. Is it alright if I go after her now? Like, what is wrong with people? Going after your mate's fucking partners and wives and exes. You'll see what I mean. I bet you, if there's been any activity on the Reddit, I bet you almost all of it's got something to do with women or wanting to be with a woman or their mate also likes a woman. It's always that fucking shit. It's pathetic. So I'm hoping that's what I can get maybe people who follow Bodach who might get with the fucking program. Not take this fucking thing seriously. And actually, you know, suggest some fucking, let's get some bro codes that are actually fucking funny. And parody and mirror the silliness of what some men go through each day. I mean, you don't use a urinal next to someone. That is just proper gay, isn't it? But you know what I mean? But yeah, bros don't smell each other on purpose. I mean, I think that's a great code. Yeah, bros definitely shouldn't be smelling each other on purpose. That's fucking weird. But yeah, a bro is allowed to smell another bro under extremely certain circumstances, such as trying out a new deodorant and trying out a new cologne. I mean, I guess fair enough. I suppose, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I mean, you don't just go around sniffing other men, because that's just weird. But, like, if your mate's just... You know, if you're the best man at a wedding, I think it's part of the best man's duties to make sure that the tux is on point, the hair's on point, everything's on point, including how the fucker smells. The shoes are shined, that's on point. The ring's ready, that's on point. Yeah, it's all part of it, isn't it? A bro never dates another bro's ex. Look at this. Unless another bro is cool with it. Fucking hell. To be fair, there's a reason they are an ex. They love it. They just want to sleep with their fucking mates' girlfriends. They're weirdos. Bros don't make eye contact during a devil's freeway. It's a very good code. I will spare my mind and refrain from looking this up on the Urban Dictionary. Who doesn't know what a devil's freeway is? Unless they're both bi. If one is bi, though, then they got to respect boundaries. But they're trying to look at this loop. There's always loop, but they're always after loopholes. Bros are not bi. Someone else not having it. This is what you get in the bro code. This is what you get. This fucking bullshit. A bro. Bro code number 28. A bro does not choose his own nickname. A nickname, good or bad, is bestowed upon you by your fellow bros. See, that's a fucking great bro code. And that is perfectly. This is what the kind of shit I want in the bro code. Because that people need to know this. There's little mini bros out there entering the world. They don't realise this. You can't go around giving yourself a nickname. Nicknames cannot be merely a name. They must be a tribute to a memorable experience. Such methods of nicknaming are also used to create call signs. I don't know about call signs. This is true. Many of the members of my Council of Bros... Oh, my God. Don't refer to yourself as a Council of Bros, you fucking sad bastard. This is true. Many of the members of my Council of Bros are of military families and have confirmed this. Okay. Josh will forever be known as Josh. His name is not actually Josh. Fair enough. You're Josh and me. Ooh. I haven't done this for a while. I don't know how many there are. Bros pay for their dates. Yes, they do. Real men pay for the dates. If a bro is on a date with a female and said bro has requested the date, they pay for both of them. If the female has requested the date, then the check is split. That is good. That is good. Then there's another level to it. So this is so true. What a good fucking comment from the Guardian of the Code. How dare you fucking take that name. If a bro is on a date with a female and said bro requested the date, they pay for everything. Absolutely. If you've invited a bird out, you have to pay. If the female has requested the date, then you do split the bill. The third level is if she requests the date with the extra caveat that it's her treat. It has to go all that way. Let's do this, my treat. But yeah, it's so true. I like that one. A bro is honor bound to accept all arm wrestling challenges. See, that's a good bro code. If you consider yourself a man, you do not turn down an arm wrestling challenge. Unless some form of injury prevents this. No. Use your weak arm. Use your other arm. Find a champion to arm wrestle in your stead. You don't turn down an arm wrestling challenge. A bro always takes a piss standing up. Abso-fucking-lutely. What if they have a boner? Yeah, it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. You need better aim. Then you do the weird after sex sort of leg up, sort of pee into the bowl like a dog kind of thing. You know the one? You know, lads. You know when it hasn't quite settled down, but you go for your pee. You kind of have to sort of lift your leg up like a dog and aim it in that way. That's what I think you should do. It's a skill issue. A bro never uses another bro's toothbrush. Well, that's a fantastic bro. You definitely don't use another bro's toothbrush. That's just, you don't use anyone else's toothbrush. I use my friend's toothbrush and it smells like poop and balls. Oh my fucking God. This is why the code exists. Exactly. You don't use your bro's fucking toothbrush. Bros wear their pants, trousers above their ass. Hood bros are the exception. No, they're fucking not. No, downgrade you. They're not the exception. A bro always admits when they farted. A bro always admits when they farted. We already have a code covering this. See code 20. What? What? He who smelt it dealt it. Well, it's not really covering it, is it? Does kind of cover it in... It's a good point now. It's kind of covered already. Ah, fuck it. It's in there now. A bro shall seek no revenge if they pass out around their bros and wake up to find their body covered in drawings and shaving foam. I agree with this code. It's your own fucking fault. Revenge is part of a bros being bro. Yes. Oh. It's got a reply. Bro, the bro still shall not be angry. I mean, I think you can be angry. You just can't seek revenge. If a bro receives a message of any kind that says any variation of get on from another bro, the bro must get on the video game, regardless of their current mood. I don't like that bro code. How the fuck did that get in there? Does said bro have to say, I'll be in 5 or in the equivalent? Jesus Christ. How did that bro code get in there? That's a terrible code. A bro is always searching for the lost realm of Atlantis. That's pretty funny. Bro code 80. A bro is always searching for the lost realm of Atlantis. That is a good bro code. I believe in this. I believe in this bro code now. That's just legitimized it for me. Of course you should be on search for the lost realm of Atlantis. Sorry, I haven't moderated this in a while. I didn't even know it was gone in. So that's a good one. I like that one. What about if it is eventually found, we will still look for it even when it becomes the realm of Atlantis? Yes. Bro code must be obeyed. Fucking hell. Oh, sorry, chat. I'll catch up. Hang on. Let's catch up on the chat. Hello, chat. Sorry. Oh, God. Who's your favourite soccer team? Michael Key. It's Liverpool. Oh, down, Chris. Wait to bring it down. Come on. Jasper, get it to fucking together. What's happened now? Shedderhead. My bad, late. At least nobody died, though. That's good, Chris. It's good when no one dies. Then the Broco turned into a sausage fest. Exactly, little Lou. I'm trying to provide the tools to develop a perfect legislative process to develop the ultimate bro code. One that can not only be created by its fellow bros, but amended at every level. Oh, if a code gets brought into the bro code and your community decides, nah, I don't like that one anymore, just rate it. Everyone just needs to rate it down. Because when a bro code develops a negative rating, it gets struck off. So it's no longer part of the bro code unless you decide to vote it back in. The whole thing's amendable by community and votes. And it never caught on. I think the reason why it never really, really caught on is because I do need to build an app. I think if it was an app, I'd have a better chance of people using it. But yeah, never caught on. Brocode.org. I bet it was a sermon demographic of driver. Probably. Thank goodness. Oh, the group in the thing in Liverpool. I've seen weird videos. I've seen videos of the car getting battered and a window smashed, and then they panicked and put their foot down. And then I saw someone saying that's from a different protest, but I saw Liverpool shirts. It's weird. Lane, you would like my new upload. Giuliano Mussolini, The Fall of the Dictator. 20% of it is you and no chill. All right, Jesus. letting Bodach not react to it. So I'll do it in Frankie or musical. Sorry, Jesus. I just don't want the drama. I just don't want the drama of I'm keeping my distance from Giuliano Argenti until all that shit just goes away. I'm very regretful for engaging with it as much as I have done. It was a mistake. I look back at that couple of weeks and my stream, some of Frankie's streams, it became the Gilly show. Everything's about Gilly. Everything's about making him admit that he doesn't really have a McLaren or whatever and stuff. He's never going to. I gotta be honest, I just don't know who has the moral high ground anymore. But my fucking God, man, you got people got some staying power for arguments. Like, God damn, you guys can argue. Like, I'm not above it. It can kick off between me and people every now and again. We'll have an argument. But there's a limit for me where at some point you hit that limit and it's like, right, the limit's been reached now. And the reason why the limit's been reached is because there was no conclusion. There was no wrapping it up and moving on from it. Not even an agree to disagree. Just agree to disagree, drop it and move the fuck on, never mention again. You've only reached that limit because you haven't fucking found a resolution. And once I've reached that limit, I just default to a place where, okay, I guess I don't like you then. That's it. Done. I don't like you. And that's it. That's how I'll then move on. I'll just move on with that in my life. I don't like you, so I'll probably not bother with you much. At some point, you fuckers who will not stop fucking arguing, you either need to find some sort of resolution or conclusion, or for the love of God, just accept that you don't like each other anymore and move the fuck on and avoid each other. Hearing that you're fucking airing it all out on another fucking episode of Clown Show again. It's like, fuck's sake. What else was it? And then in my stream last week, like, fuck off. Like, my God. It's got to end. You go, whatever. But yeah, sorry, Jesus. I don't want to react to it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's got nothing to do with me. And the other thing is, why the fuck are you guys so fucking open to airing out your fucking personal shit, your personal laundry? Just, Jesus. I feel bad for everyone involved in that sense. I really do. Having all your personal fucking shit on both sides, fucking all over the place. See, when you think that's what I'm talking about. If you don't have a limit, if you don't have a limit at which you just think, listen, we're not getting along. I don't like you now. I'm not going to be. I say we're not mates. We're not going to be friend. I'd rather just not talk to you. Your guy's inability to just fucking draw that line led to both of yours personal details being leaked all over the fucking place. Pissing off people you were making connections with and friends with. fucking over group chats. Like, come on, God, for fuck's sake, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. And look, and what's happened? Nothing. What happens? It's not gonna. It's not like Rodrigo, where he gets caught being a bit of a nonce, so it completely fucks his reputation irreparably to the point where he can barely pull a crowd like he used to. Like the way people talk is they think, you know, he's gonna just carry on being live and stuff. Nothing's changed. The only thing you've done is played this ridiculous fucking game of chicken. One person leaks a little bit. Oh, then you leak a bit. Now all your fucking shit's leaked. Well done, guys. we all know your personal fucking. We all know your personal lives now. It's got nothing to do with us. All the people, my show, clown show, no chill. It's got nothing to do with any of us and our audiences. You know, I was a little bit busy playing a game in my last stream. I looked at it. Fucking Gillian Lane were going off on one. I don't know if anyone else was trying to chat that night, but I just skipped past it all. And now Jesus is in here saying, "Oh, play the video." My God, what? Just hearing the same old shit again about fucking Gillian Lane. I don't want it, Jesus. Why do you want to? Nothing's changed. Nothing's happened. You've fallen out now. You've fallen out and got so fucking nasty with each other. I don't know if you can be friends again. Great. I preferred it when we were friends, but whatever. I'm just disappointed in you guys, man. I think, fuck now. I thought you were settling down. You gave us all hope last week that shit was going to be settled down. You were going to fucking move on. This week it's hit even lower depths. I'm just fucking keep it away from me. I'm sorry. That's the other thing is, I've got no horse in the race. I don't care who's right. Lane or Gilly. I don't give a fuck. I'd like a definitive fucking conclusion if there was one. But there's so much fucking contradiction and bullshit. It can't make sense of any of it, and just get it away. But I don't like whatever. I gladly give the last glass of wine to one of my girls. Would you, Lane? So, do we call you Bodach now? No, Andy F. Does bros ever share desserts? No, they don't. Is it okay to take the last beer from your bro's fridge? No, I don't know. I don't actually know. That's a good brofology question. I'd say it's not acceptable. It's a Neanderthal way of doing it. Like animals, they smell the vagina before they smash. What? What do you want about Jesus? I'd gladly give the that man who are just looking for opportunities. Men are just looking for opportunities. I've known these types of people. Yeah, some guys are like that. Counselor Bros, gay. I know, Lou. The Counselor Bros. They gotta look out for this stuff, man. The Counselor Bros. Bro code definitely includes no gish galloping. Shut up with gish galloping. This bro code stuff is very 2010 and a bit boring, to be honest. Shut up, Andy F. No, it's not. Equal rights, equal pay. What are you on about, Jesus? I'm not going to break my arm for some random bloke. Hell no. What do you mean, little Lou? Tell him when he's made a bad wardrobe choice. That transcends genders too. A bro never washes his hands after pissing. Oh, come on, boob. That's disgusting. Andy F. agree. Chat might go riot. What do you mean, Jesus? No toothbrush or towel sharing. Yeah, towel sharing is fucking weird as well. You don't share a towel. I wouldn't use my girlfriend's toothbrush. Yes, don't do that. Bodach, what the fuck is this? I'm back from washing me nads. Alright, Justin. It's the bro code. Hetero cat boy. Riot and mutiny in the chat led by Jasperson. What do you want about Jesus? My chat comrades, we begin together for a long time and sacrificed a lot. We deserve better. In the name of entertainment, we must go right. What are you talking about, Jesus? What happens if we all live another day in our lives unaffected by the drama? Life goes on, yeah? Exactly, Lou. Preach, Bodach. Yes, thank you, Weston. What happened now? No idea, boob. I don't want to know. It's amazing. It's comedy video, not serious, mate. Okay, if it's a comedy video. XNT, not acceptable, no. If someone takes the last bit out of the friend's fridge without asking, I write them off as a person. Yeah, you got to ask. Why are you taking someone's last beer? Yeah, I don't want your balls to share a towel. Fuck that. Well, I need to just finish this fucking moderating off. A bro never sends a birthday card to another bro. True. Unless it is a mischievous action card. Well, people always looking for... A bro leaves the toilet seat up for his bros. Exactly. If a song comes on the radio and a bro starts singing, all other bros must join him. No. That's a shit code. See, if you guys would engage with this, we could vote. We could get this one struck off. What do you mean? What, sing along like fucking girls? Jesus Christ! I need to keep an eye on this fucking. Look at what happens when I don't keep an eye on it. Whenever two bros converge and agree to do a dap, the dap must be crisp and completed no matter the circumstance. What the fuck is a dap? I need to have a look at these fucking codes. Jesus Christ. I am not happy. When a bro asks another bro to look after their drink, that bro never tampers with it. Pranks never involve another bro's drink. You see, that's a good bro code. If a bro has returned and sees that I'm about to make his drink into an Irish car bomb, does that count as tampering? Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone's looking for loot. Don't fuck with people's drinks. Jesus Christ. If a bro gets a dog, it must be at least knee height when fully grown. Exactly. A bro shall not gaze at a naked bro. Yeah, unless you say no homo, I don't know. The mum of a bro is always off limits. I would like to emphasize that this only applies to bros. The players of an opposing team on a COD lobby are not bros, unless otherwise specified. The bullies at high school are not bros. Their mothers are not off limits. The councils of bros. Do with this what you will. Stop calling them the Council of Bros. It sounds so gay. Bros start at least one fire a year. Ask and allow bros. No. A bro must ask approval from his best bros before asking a girl. What? Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, a bro must consult the council before attending a date with a female. Who the fuck is this person going on about a council? Shut the fuck up. Fucking council of bros. Bros should not take photos of bros without consent. Well, that's pretty good. Bros shall not take any photos of bros without consent in writing. Wait, where's the... Right, well, there's a comment. A bro must answer in 30 seconds or less. Answer what? If you text a bro, they must answer in 30 seconds or less. See, this is what I need you guys for. You gotta make sure fucking shit like that never gets in. If bro finds fucking grammar, they gotta get the grammar. If a council of bros establishes a code or signal, all bros under that council's jurisdiction must understand and act on the code or signal. What in the fuck are these council of codes? Example, a bro mentions a song all along the watchtower. Another bro will help the first bro out of the place or situation they are in at that time. If you're confused, look up the song All About the Watchtower. Okay. No bro should tell a girl what a bro's weekly actions look like. What does that mean? Do not expose the bros of... Do not expose the bros of any... Fuck me. Sometimes the grammar. Oh my god. Honestly, it's this... There's not normally this much to moderate. I'm not gonna lie. Dog, I'm sorry, but hang on. Bros shall not force their religion onto other bros. There you go. That's very important. That's not actually in the bro code, by the way. This is a suggestion. Dog, I'm sorry, but if that's the type of code you're submitting, you might not be a bro yourself. Fucking hell. People get really touchy about religion. All groceries from the vehicle to the house in one trip. All groceries go from the vehicle to the house in one trip with no outside aid. See, that's a much better way of fucking wording it. Oh my god, how many of these are there to do? In that order? Fucking hell. Ah! If a bro or other brother leaks any part of the group chat or reveals any part of the bro code, they are immediately given 1 to 2 strikes out of 3. The strike system applies to any violation of bro code. And if any bro is to hit 3 strikes, they are removed from the council of bros. What the fuck is the council of bros? Oh my god. Oh, there's so much. I don't care. Emma Watson bang tidy. What? That's fucking random. Some sort of bots looking for some fucking photos of Emma Watson. That's hilarious. Fair enough. Player 1 belongs to whoever owns the console. I'm so used to saying council now. That's a good code. Paintballing is the only combat scenario in which a bro's balls are not off limits. How is that not a bro code already? A bro must not ask a bro a gay question or say something in the same vein without saying no homo at least 20 seconds before or after. There's already one there. There's already a duplicate. If a bro gets into any sort of fight, another bro must back him up. Suppose so. Bros take each other's side in a bar fight, no matter the cost. Well, I suppose so. A bro doesn't get lost. He merely finds an alternate route. Oh my god, there's so many to moderate! A bro is required to go out with his bros on St. Patrick's Day. Yes. As a person from a country without St. Patrick's Day, maybe someone needs to rephrase it to make it universal. Shut up! Get fucking Paddy's Day. Women can also be a bro. Oh, there you go, ladies. You can also be a bro. A girl can be a bro only if she proves to be worthy of the honor. Well, your fucking spelling's fucked. Only girls can be chosen to be bros, not women. Only girls can be chosen to be bros, not women. Girls, women. Oh, yeah, because heaven forbid you let them develop. Fuck me, you pedo prick. A bro must respect his country unless that country is America. It's like, fuck America, right? Why are you hating on America? Oh, it's a good question. My God, there's so many. A bro doesn't let another bro get a tattoo, especially of a girl's name. That's a good one. A bro doesn't let another bro get the name of any female, aside from family, inked upon his family, on his body. There's a better way of wording it. Fucking hell. My God, how many are there? Unless a bro doesn't sing along to music in a bar. Yes. Unless they're stupidly drunk and there's just so happens to be karaoke. No, fucking sing it. All bros must like any vehicle and cherish it until death. It's fair enough. Oh my God, there's so many. One must never settle for a sub-quality dab-up. Dab-ups may be repeated until satisfactory, Chris. What the fuck is a dap-up? Call of Duty with the boys is better than going out for dinner. What? If a bro is asked to go to dinner, he must first check if his bros have played Call of Duty before proceeding. I think that's funny. What fucking shitty. Oh my God, it's never ending. If a bro is in any form of band or sport, his bros must not message or in any other way contact said bro during rehearsals, practices, unless they are doing it. Oh, fuck off with fucking grammar on that. I just fucking hell, there's so many. If a bro receives a message of any kind that says any variation of get on, just fuck off. I can't. It's never ending. Bros can make fun of other bros, but only in front of other bros. It's duplicate. Bros, it's a duplicate. Please, for the love of God, how many is there? I was telling everyone how fucking dead the site was. Now it's like a never-ending. Well, that's just fucking what are you doing? Come on. Fuck. Oh my God, it fucking never ends. A bro would potentially feel part of before the cows have the face. What? I'm sorry, but this fucking counselor bro shit is doing my fucking head in. A bro can never send another bro's girl wife a bad pic of him. They'll just fuck off with the fucking obsessed with people's wives. 528556. Emma Watson. Some bot likes Emma Watson. Fuck off. What the fuck? Oh, there's another one. Emma Watson. Okay. It's never ending. If bro says a side quest is to take place, he must follow through on his word. And fucking hell, I can't be asked. Why is there so much? There's never been this much ever before. All bros are required to take turns as a designated driver. That's a good code. One and only bro shall be designated driver until... Oh, Jesus Christ. Just move you to the comments. Oh my God. A bro must never view the search history of another bro. Actually, that's a good code. That's a really good suggestion. Bro should never hide the truth from other bros. Fair enough. If bros must always give daps until... Fucking daps. What the fuck is a dap? A bro never cries. He only releases the liquid demons he has been fighting. Fair enough. A bro shall not cockblock another bro unless it's for his own good. It's already in there. A bro must never cheat on his significant other unless it is really, really, really necessary. Okay? What do you mean when you mean unless required? Fuck's sake. This is never ending. Jesus Christ. A bro must say, I'm fine, even if he isn't. Yeah. That's funny. A bro must say, I'm fine, even when he isn't. Absolutely. A bro must never leave another bro cold. What? A bro must cuddle another bro if he's cold, only if, well, God, but only one. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry, chat. I know, I just, ew! I'm waiting for it to turn green. You must take the bro code seriously. That, yeah, thanks for that. It's just duplicate. Come on, go green. No! All shopping must come from the car in one trip. Yeah, it's a duplicate. Come on, green. No! A bro must laugh at another. A bro never laughs at another bro's GPU. Yeah. A bro never laughs at another bro's gaming PC. Exactly. We respect gaming PCs at every level. Ah! When on a boat, the bro who owns or drives the boat must wear a captain's hat. Fair enough. Please go green. No! A bro always gives another bro who can't drive a ride to wherever he needs. You must pick him up and take him back home. Fuck off, be a man, get your own transport. A bro must have another bro's back in a fight, reduce a fucking duplicate. Oh my God, if a bro has a chance to destroy a dead bro's search history, they must destroy it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh my God, unless it's against another code. Fuck off. Ah! Bros do not tell non-bros about a bro's crush. Oh, just fuck off with the crush shit. Everything's about crush. Oh my fucking God, how many things have been put on this? Jesus Christ, will this ever end? If a bro makes a questionable fashion decision, then another bro is permitted to clown on the wearer. Whatever, fuck me. Oh my God! If a bro asks for money, never under any circumstance lie about if you have it or not. This is a yes or no question. Whatever. Fucking hell. Oh, thank fuck for that. It's over. Anyway, so join the bro code where you can suggest any bro code that you like, suggest the wording, and try and shape the bro code in a way that's better than where these fucking retards are leading it into. That was a lot more painful than I thought it was going to be. Jesus Christ. Right, I was so sorry. I had to get through that. Anyway. This is cringe. I know, hetero cat boy. What's cracking, boys and girls? What's up, Frankie? How are you? Super gay, yes, Lou. Do bros cover the drinks when one goes to the bathroom to prevent spiking? No, that's the thing. It's against the bro code. A bro's drink is always off limits. So when you're playing pranks on your bro, there's 2 codes. Well, there's actually 3 codes. So when you're in a fight, or you're pranking your fellow bro, their car is off limits. Their drink is off limits. What's the other one? And their balls are off limits. So even in a fight to the death, you never kick a man in the balls. You never punch him in the balls. You never fuck off his drink and you leave his car alone. Leonardo, end stream. Why? The council. You have lost control. I know, Frankie, the fucking Broco Council. What the fuck are they on about? Wrong bros allowed in. It's not up to me. The right bros need to come in. The correct bros, the right bros, the good bros, they need to join the brocode.org and outnumber these motherfuckers. Not all bros are created equally. Exactly. The International UK Bro Council. Sounds very popular. Fight the council stuff. Covering a drink as a man is gay. Drinks are off limits. Frankie, you go live anytime soon. Jesus. Packing him. It's Barney. Hello. Text back 30 seconds or less or pizza's free. It's a bit... Imagine being that needy as a man. Text back in 30 seconds. I'll feel neglected. I'll hold it, but I'm not going to put my hand over the top. The thing is, you put your hand over the top, you risk touching the drink. You just trust that bros leave drinks alone. You're not going to fuck with people's drink. Lane, what is this new profile picture? I don't actually see it. I was bored to death during training today and got home and crashed. I'll jump on tomorrow. Woke up and it was dark. I was confused. Oh shit, Frankie. Long day then, mate. We did not approve of this change. What change should ahead? First rule of Bro Club. Don't talk about Bro Club. That could be one, Barney. Sign up and submit it. The nap can understand. Fair enough. Separation of church and bro. Haha. Yes, Barney. Frankie, be healthy and happy. Exactly. About height. It's one trip or nothing. What are you on about? You have been banished from the Council of Bros. I know, it's so gay. The Council of Bros. It sounds so fucking gay. Yes, little Lou. Anyone else picturing robes and meetings in an abandoned, undisclosed location? Yes, Frankie. Like a Freemasons meeting, but without the funding. Elected Bros is a weird concept. I know, right? Welcome to the stream, XNT. I don't think I've seen you here before. Any of you ever get your Broco card revoked? I don't know. I just need some better people to sign up to the bloody thing. Congratulations, you have made a cult and you are no longer the head. Congratulations, you have made a cult you are no longer the head of. Yeah, that's exactly what I've done, Frankie. If you think they're meeting in robes and not just bare nude, Frankie, you might be mistaken, mate. Come on, they're not. Come on, little Lou. With no girls allowed sign on the door, Frank. Exactly, Lane. That's the kind of bro code I want. I want clubhouses. I want clubhouses made by fully grown men with no girls allowed on the door. And then somebody suggested bro code, girls can be bros too. And then these fuckers voted that in. So now the girls are allowed, aren't they? It's highly sus, Lou. Anyway, Frankie deserves to get pinned for that. Does he? I can't actually pin in this view. Whatever. Hang on. Only girls Jesus Christ is Evloev infiltrated the group. Yeah, I know. Brutally sings along, does he? Bodach gives mid daps confirmed. What the fuck is a dap? Bodach, this is cringe and gay. Alright, hetero cat boy. Sign up to the bro code and help make it less fucking cringe and gay. Isn't a dap in a high five with a noise echo? I don't fucking know, Frankie. Bros don't let their mates go out in fireball Crocs. Yes, they do. Gonna head to the bar for a bit. Have a good one, boys. What's up, Justin? Yeah, have a good one, man. The bar, we have a bar at home, Justin. Do we now? Justin Kennedy, don't drink and drive unless you feel like you can. Yeah, don't drink and drive unless you feel you can. Talk about the car attacker that I thought was musical because he was identified as, quote, a husky white 50-year-old man. It's musical. That's very funny. A husky 50-year-old man. Oh, that's so harsh. It was I know, hetero. I know. Well, I shouldn't laugh. It was fucking horrific. I'm just waiting to see what I believe because I've seen some people try and make it out like it was an attack. I've seen some people make it out like it was a panic. saw the video that I saw. They were in the crowd, and they were trying to drive through, but obviously the crowd was too big, and people were banging on his car, and then someone smashed his back window, and then he obviously panicked, put his foot down, and plowed through a bunch of people. That's how I understand it so far. It wasn't like a jihadi or anything plowing in like you see like in Europe. It wasn't a terror attack. But I might be wrong. That's what I know so far. It's just a shame, isn't it, that it happened during the fucking celebrations. Like Liverpool, it takes them fucking decades to win the league again, and it's during COVID with no crowds. They finally win it again. And bearing in mind, I'm saying this as a Liverpool supporter, I don't expect to be winning the league much ever again. Not unless Liverpool get bought out by some fucking mega billion-dollar fucking owner. For the thing is that like the thing that scares me is like Manchester City. Look at all the success their wealth has brought in. They're not even the richest club in England. There's a few clubs richer than Manchester City now. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before they eventually get superstar squads just like City and edge the real clubs out who function as a business. Or some massive mega rich thing buys my club and then I'm just part of the problem. I support a club that's part of the problem. Can't win. Can't win. But yeah, this Liverpool thing, I think most people don't realise is that it's a business. It's good. Like, who was the last proper club to win it? Leicester? Oh, well, Liverpool, obviously, in 2020. It's been Manchester City, hasn't it? I don't know. Newcastle, they got shitloads of money. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a shame that, you know, with all the money in the league and Liverpool now being one of the more average clubs in terms of wealth, how many opportunities are they going to get? And it's like the last two, there's been the reason why it's been shit. Now this is going to be remembered for the fucking car. It's like every time Liverpool wins, it's fucking, you know, it's tainted. Laughing my ass off Emma Watson. I know, right? What the fuck was that about? It's like someone like signed up to the bro code and thought it was like Google. Start fucking trying to get some things that Emma Watson. I don't even know what Emma Watson looks like anymore. Hang on. Let's have a look. She just looks like a Harry Potter girl. It's like she hasn't actually aged. Well, she's aged. She looks older, but she looks like the same. She just looks like the bratty kid still. Oh, yeah. I forgot she was a fucking feminist and shit. So she's a fucking dickhead then. Bro should always bring an extra hamburger over. Hear that, Cheds? Hey! This council of bros, not hoes. Dunno. Designated drunk driving. Exactly, man. Someone has to agree to do the time. Open your own subreddit called the Bro Code. Yeah. It's got quite a few people on it. It's got 1.8 thousand members. But after all, there isn't that many people posting on it though. Like the engagement's gone. Same with the Facebook. The Facebook got to nearly 10,000 followers. And then the engagement just fucking died. I can it's got nearly 10,000 followers. I could put a post on there and literally barely get 5 engagements. It'll get nothing. And it'll be like, oh, it got seen by a few hundred people and then no one engages with it. No one engages on Facebook anymore. Seeing these make me realise no one in my life has been a real bro. Exactly, Frankie. Me too. This might be the lowest energy version of Bodach. Bro needs motivation. What do you mean, Jesus? Come on. I'm just not used to there being so much to moderate on that bro code. Frankie, I'd drive your car if you had leg cramps, mate. Come on. That's weird. A dap is a hand gesture. I won't say the end word. A dap is a sort of salutation or greeting within the thugonomics community, or those who carry that dog in them. Fair enough, Lou. A dap is a fist bump. All you bros should answer him by now. A dap is a fist bump? Why did you just call it a fist bump? Moment of silence for the Scousers. Yes, please. It was a Terry attack. Shut up. A Terry attack. Come on. I already did lame. Bodach just can't keep on track. What do you mean? Bros don't let bros drive on the wrong side of the road. Fucking hell. Fuck me. How much more betrayal can Steven Gerrard take? I don't know. I don't know, Don Paul. Welcome to the Bodach Show. The problem with Steven Gerrard is that there wasn't a problem. There isn't a problem with Steven Gerrard. What am I saying? Steven Gerrard. The thing is about Steven Gerrard, right? Is you got Henderson, who's actually won a league. No one gives a fuck about Jordan Henderson. He's a league-winning captain. Virgil van Dijk, people love him. They fucking love him. Virgil van Dijk, great fucking captain. And he's going to... and he'll be remembered fondly. But nowhere near as fondly as Steven Gerrard. Nowhere near as fondly. Right? And that's what makes Steven Gerrard... People tease Steven Gerrard, yeah. Right? They tease him, but what I don't understand why. Well, obviously I understand why, because it's football, but listen, it doesn't matter. Because all these people go, oh, Steven Gerrard didn't win the league with Liverpool. Yeah, but he stayed loyal to Liverpool. And he gets ridiculed by a bunch of people who support clubs who don't have players that are loyal to them. And they ridicule Stevie G. And they forget one truth. He could have gone to another team and won loads of league titles. He could have gone to Chelsea and probably picked up a bunch of league titles. He could have gone to City and won a bunch of league titles. He could have fucked off to Spain or Italy and won titles and some Champions Leagues. He could have done that. It's not a... It's the one thing they don't seem to notice is that it's not up for debate. If he had gone to one of those other clubs who at the time were raking in trophies, he would have slotted right in and also won loads of trophies. So from my point of view, I feel like Steven Gerrard is literally just beyond ridicule. They ridicule him, but I just smile it off. I'm like, yeah, we had this phenomenal player during one of the worst periods of the club in decades. And instead of fucking off to some other club to just rake in trophies, he spent his entire fucking career there. He's one of very few incredibly loyal and special players. That career at Liverpool meant more to him than one at another club with 10 league titles to his name. And because of that, he will always be more fondly remembered than anyone on the current squad now, even though there are some players on that squad that have won both Champions Leagues and multiple league titles. for Liverpool as well. They'll be adored and remembered, but they'll never be adored as much as Steven Gerrard. His trophy count is irrelevant. And there's very few clubs that can say they've had players like that. Gary Neville at United. Things like that. Letitia. Do you think Ryan Giggs? Do you think Ryan Giggs would have stayed at United his entire career without all those league medals? You'll never know. A real bro invites a bro to join a Gene Silverstream convo. Okay. Down the Emma Watson rabbit hole. She's still hot. ICY. And what the fuck are these acronyms? Is an abbreviation for in case you missed it. She's what? She's still hot. Was she ever hot? Got hair in my bloody eyes. Thinking I'm pretty well up to date on the bro code. Yeah, we're up to date now. Anyway, that Scouser was a Scouser. Oh. It is not a fist bump, you all. A dap. I don't know what a dap. A dab? The dab is the two hands with the knees cocked. What's a dap? D-A-P. Because it isn't a fist bump, it's a hand gesture, like I said. A dap is a greeting by a basketball Americans. I'm pretty well fluent in bro code, just saying. Are you, Lane? MMA Paradox. Hello, mate. Hello. Is that actual Paradox? Have we changed your name? Basketball Americans. The basketball, we know what you mean. Fucking hell. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard lives down the road from my nan. Does he? That's pretty cool. The best Scouser footballer ever was the United player. I mean, Wayne Rooney was good. He was good. Steven Gerrard bottled Premier League for Denver Bar. Yeah, it's true. But it doesn't matter. He's a club icon. He's got something more. Look at Van Persie. Who talks about Van Persie anymore? Van Persie left Arsenal, picked up a bunch of trophies. No one gives a fuck. If he'd have stayed at Arsenal, he might not have won those fucking trophies, but he would have been a legend at club. Because that's the thing about these fucking footballers. Hardly any of them just like think of how few become so big on their own. They just become a household name. You're talking like your Beckhams and your Messis and all that. There's only a handful of them. For most players, you're only going to get the icon status of a club you've played for, and that's if you've earned it. And even then, that's rare as well. It's like Steven Gerrard is royalty at Liverpool. If he'd have gone to Chelsea and picked up a bunch of trophies, because Chelsea were fucking banging him in back then, he would have been neither a Liverpool legend or a Chelsea legend. It'd be yet just another good footballer who played for England, won some trophies, and people forgotten about. But because of his decisions, even without the trophies he could have won, the man's fucking royalty. for a fan base in the millions. I'm sorry, but Gerrard is fucking... He did the right thing. And I always find it weird that he's mocked. I think the other clubs are so busy mocking him because he slipped or whatever, and they're not realising, hang on. Does your club have a player like that right now? Have you got a player who's been there over 5 years, who's good, and they have options to go to a club better than the one they're playing for now? Does your club have that? But they'd stay. And you know in 5 years' time they'll be there. Still. I bet the answer's no. For most clubs, if you've got a player that can go to a better club, they're going to go to the better club. And the only reason they're playing well for you is to get noticed by that better club. How many of you have had a Stevie G? He played good because he was trying to win fucking football matches for the club. It wasn't too long ago where calling them was the politically correct thing. I know hetero cat boy, but it's not now. And it's on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. Steven Gerrard. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Messi is a League and World Cup leading captain. Okay, Lane. But I'm a Liverpool supporter. I don't care about Messi. At the end of the day, Messi is remembered for himself. He's the exception. No one goes, oh, there's Messi, the Barcelona legend. You just say there's Messi. So you're kind of missing the point there, Lane. Certain players transcend their greatness. Messi has achieved greatness. I'm talking about all those footballers who have phenomenal careers. Mo Salah's just had the fucking season of a lifetime. He's not going to get a Ballon d'Or. Like Mo Salah's not going to go down as in world football like a Messi or Ronaldo. But by the time his contract's up, he would have put in a solid decade into Liverpool. Hopefully retiring at Liverpool. Although we do forgive Lane. Like we don't like our players going to, but if we see them go to the MLS, that's fine because it's a retirement league. You know what I mean? When you see your favourite players fuck off over there, it's like, oh, okay, you just want to earn a bit of money while you retire. Because that's what it is, Lane. You know, Messi has won a league and World Cup. You're right. And now he's playing for the retirement league called the MLS. Emma Watson used to be the baddest. Did she say that? Who are we talking about? The same Emma Watson here. She was in Harry Potter, right? And she's Hermione, or Hermione, however you pronounce it. Just an insufferable, unlikable little bookworm, right? Smug little fucker. Just rude and obnoxious. Snobby. Pretentious. And Emma Watson played that character really well. Because all those traits were natural to her and who she is as a person. And as soon as she was done with Harry Potter, and it became clear that I think she had that Disney film that flopped and realised actually no one actually really gives a fuck about Emma Watson. She then became a feminist. At what point was she this hot badass? What are you guys talking about? It's like that. It's like, who's the new one? Who's the new one doing the rounds? from Stranger Things. Proper fucking dickhead of a person. He's one of them. Who's that girl from Snow White? The weird. That fucking girl. Weird. You know. Emma Watson's one of those ones. She's one of those ones. One of those fucking idiot ones who can't resist the urge to turn their movie into a fucking political statement. Fucking hell. Van Persie is a winner, Bodach. Put that respect in. No, I won't, Don Paul. No one gives a fuck about Van Persie. Yeah, well done, Van Persie. You get a few medals. You earned a little bit more money for a few seasons. If you just stayed at Arsenal, you might have won something, but you would have definitely become iconic to something. Van Persie's an orphan. This is what I'm talking about. The modern footballer doesn't understand what the classic footballer does. Who is that player for fucking... Let's have a look. Who was it? Was it the 90s? Can't bloody remember who it was now. Anyway. The new footballers, right? And I'm not an expert, but I got a tiny fraction of an insight. They're obsessed with statistics and trophies, but they're all every footballer's obsessed with trophies, but they're obsessed with trophies in a different way to what old footballers were. Right? It's all about personal, like how many personal accolades can you get? Right? The old footballers, it was different. They would have a love for the club, and it wasn't a question of how many trophies can I get, it's how many trophies can I help this club get. The mentality is so different now. Footballers are really focused on the self. They'll talk about, oh, it's in it for the team, they're in it for the team. No, they're not. They're in it for their stats. Squeezing out, oh, I only did 9k in that match. I need to run 10k in the next match. Oh, I didn't put through as many passes or forward passes. They're all obsessed with data and stats. So if they get told that they can go to some other club that's going to pay them more money with loads of good players, like a fucking Real Madrid or something like that, they think, oh, if I go to that club, my stats will be off the fucking charts. Think of the opportunities for stats. It's all bollocks now. It's all bollocks. And obviously they want to make money. Of course, obviously money plays the biggest part. Right? Footballers these days, they don't understand legacy. We're going to have all these footballers that are pumping out the best stats in the fucking world, pumping out goals and assists and tackles galore. And they're going to go from club to club and retire, and no one's going to give a fuck about who they are. No one's going to give a fuck. And then what does it mean? They earned some good money and have got a bunch of trophies. Yeah, and then what? When you go back to any of the towns or cities you played for 10, 15 years later, do they even recognize you? Oh, you won league titles and stuff with them. Do they even recognize you? You know what I mean? Stevie G, mate. In 30 years' time, if he walks the streets of Liverpool, people are going like, yeah, Stevie G. That's true greatness. That's what real greatness is. It's got nothing to... Trophies are amazing. That's what you're chasing. Always, of course. But achieving actual sporting greatness, that transcends that. It's something different. That's something else. Matt Letizia, fucking Southampton legend. You can't change the name of the part, invite different people. What are you talking about? Football is an intricate sport that takes intelligence. It is. Not American football. American football's meh. Yeah, Messi was the GOAT. He was. The Euros wouldn't understand the IQ for football, cheds. I'm not sure. I got skipped. Sorry. Hermione Granger. Is that... We're still talking about Emma Watson. Stop it now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't Steven Gerrard play 2 years for L? He played some retirement thing, yeah. Can't remember who it was. Let me have a look. For fucking hell. Time's really fucking changing. Wikipedia's like not number one. Like Wikipedia's stupid, but for some things it's pretty handy. Yeah, LA Galaxy, for fuck's sake. Of course. What was I saying earlier, Lane? No one gives a fuck about LA Galaxy. That's a retirement league. Yes. Steven Gerrard enjoyed a partial retirement in the MLS for 2 seasons. Frankie prefers shoes. Fucking hell. Laugh him out. That Millie Bobby Brown chick is not hot. Exactly, Lou. I'm not judging her by her appearance, but fucking hell, she's a fucking... she's just... she's unlikable. We see her in interviews and stuff. Harmony was in Magical, not Harry Potter. Jesus Christ. All right, she wasn't hot, but lots of people were in love with her back in the day. Are you talking about Emma Watson? Bodach, let's spend the next 30 minutes about Emma Watson. No, Cheddarhead. What are you all talking about? Fucking Harry Potter. I talk about Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Emma Watson, come on. She bashes out the Harry Potter films and then becomes an insufferable feminist. She's... Come on. You know what I mean? What comes out of people's mouths matter? Does that when you listen to her barking on from her outrageously privileged position, talking about her victimhood, does none of that make her immediately an incredibly ugly person to any of you? Come on. Millie Bobby Brown was like 13 when she was a dumb bitch, to be fair. I'm not sure what you mean dumb bitch. I can't do celebrity, man. Like, you're watching these films, right? Like, I was watching Heat the other night. Really good fucking film. Really good film, Heat. And I just like... I wish I didn't know that Robert De Niro was a liberal spastic with really deep-set Trump derangement syndrome. I really wish I didn't know that Robert De Niro was a grade A royal fucking bellend. And I am very good at separating the artist from the art. I am. But it niggles. You're watching Heat. What a fucking film. And De Niro, obviously, as always, fucking bang on, spot on. Great fucking actor. I just wish I didn't know he was a fucking dickhead. You're watching Harry Potter. I like the Harry Potter films. I'm not going to lie. Actually, I don't just like them. I love them. They're fucking great films. But I know now that J.K. Rowling went, nah, fuck this trans bollocks. This is infringing on women's rights. Enough is enough. And I know all three of those little fucking twerps all put out their little statements condemning her words. Those three little fucking shits. You know what I mean? It does make it a little bit harder to go back and enjoy the films. Knowing what a bunch of liberal soy fucking little motherfuckers those three fucking actors are. Bodach, play the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negro. Oh no, I'm not going to do anything. But Betty, I've tried. Every time I play things, I get spanked so fucking hard, mate. I can't go anywhere near other people's videos. I had someone asked me to watch a video to react to it. My stream cut off. I got some warnings saying, oh, you're not allowed to show other people's content. I don't know why other people get away with it. Musicals playing fucking music all the time. I have a TikTok that goes longer than 15 seconds with the music and I get fucking spanked. He's playing whole songs. You act as though loyalty is always repaid. Ask Roy Keane about loyalty. Well, I can't fucking help it with fucking Man United. It's not my fault Man United are a fucking scummy club. Liverpool adore their fucking icons, mate. It's a good club. Alan Hansen, Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush, John Barnes. All these icons, mate, when they're royalty on the streets of Liverpool. And when they come to Anfield, they're icons. You know what I mean? That's what it means. Manchester United is just a shitty club. What can you say? Gerrard played for 2 years in the MLS Retirement League way before Messi. Yes. He did. We're not even Europeans and we know your players better than you. Gerrard likes soccer. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to debate Bodach on Emma Watson being hot. Or rather the topic of women who are hot. And hot. Plain simple. Little Lou, I can't. I got a bloody girlfriend. I don't debate the attractiveness of women. I just want to say that Emma Watson's personality ruins any attractiveness that she might have. She's an insufferable twat. The thing is, right? Let's say you find Emma Watson attractive. Let's say she finds you attractive. Let's say she agrees to go on a date. Now you got to listen to that fucking idiot talking all evening. I'm sorry, but for me, when I meet like someone and I'm connecting with them, and if I enjoy listening to them, they become more and more attractive to me. And even if they're already attractive when you meet them and you fancy the pants off of them from the moment you meet, doesn't matter. Somehow they become even more attractive if you actually like listening to them. And the opposite's true. You know, I remember being single. I'd be like, oh, I've matched with this really nice, pretty person on a dating app or something. You talk to them for 5 minutes. And all of a sudden, you look at the photos again and they look like evil fucking witches. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, because they're a dickhead. They're a dickhead. You go back and look at the photos and you see them in a different way. And then you get rid of them. And then when you meet the one you eventually end up dating and getting with, the opposite's true. You see the photos, and you think, oh, lovely. You get talking and you enjoy the talk. You go back to the photos, and they look even better. It's like, that's how my brain works. So for me, it doesn't matter what Emma Watson looks like. She could be Jabba the Hutt or whatever. Her personality, little Lou, writes her off. She's a fucking feminist. She's not like a good feminist. Like, yeah, women should be allowed to work and that. She's one of these third wave feminists. Despite women doing better in the education system and kicking ass in the modern workplace, out earning men. She'll have you believe that they're fucking victims. You know what I mean? Come on. Little Lou, please. Can we just agree that she's an insufferable twat, therefore impossible to be attractive? And then we'll never speak about it ever again in case my girlfriend gets upset with me. American football takes intelligence. Soccer takes 11 shoeless Brazilians in poverty to dominate. Cheddarhead, you couldn't be more wrong. You literally couldn't be more wrong. You see, Cheddarhead, in American football, you just need to learn plays. Learn your play. Here's your routine. We're going to do this routine this time. Oh, we've stopped again. You know, after you've minced around for 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to do this play. The play lasts about 10 seconds, if that. You do the play. Done. You stop for 10 more minutes. Oh, we're going to do this other play. Okay. You're saying that's more intelligent than an open invasion game, a contact sport, with defensive phases, attacking phases, and transitional phases. You don't get timeouts. You don't get to stop. If your play fails, you don't get to stand around for 10 minutes and think about it because the other team's got the ball and their play's already started. They're not going to go, hut. No. They've got the ball. That's it. They're after your goal. What are you going to do about it? What the fuck are you on about, Cheddarhead? Soccer is an infinitely more intelligent game than American fucking football. You have to actually recognize what's fucking going. Every player, right? When you're playing American football, do you know what every player has to do? They have to remember their part of the play. Oh, we're doing that particular play, number 54. Okay, I know what I do for 54. And all he has to do is that one thing. I do my bit, that's it. See, in soccer, every player has to be aware of every other player all the time. Where they are, where they're moving, the momentum, what direction. All the time. They have to have it's been proven, by the way. People think footballers are dumb, but most of them have got a much higher IQ on average because they've got this incredible 3D spatial reasoning. 3D spatial reasoning. 90 minutes. 22 moving parts that never stop moving. And you're telling me that requires less intellect than you having to remember your one bit of a play. Okay, so, we're going to do playing 44. Right, so on this one, all I do is run that way. The ball might be passed to me, it might not be, but I run that way. And then he goes, ha! And they go. And then he runs that way. Doesn't matter what the other players are doing. On this play, he runs over there. That's it. You're telling me that's more intelligent? Get fucked, Cheddarhead. That was the ridiculous statement. Soccer requires much better intellect. I can't believe I just called it soccer. Football. Bodach knows what I mean, buddy. I don't have to correct myself. Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown went from looking 10 to looking 45 and divorced in 3 years. She does look like an elder. She does look like a 30 plus divorced woman, to be fair. But again, I don't really want to talk about celebrities and their level of attraction. I'm just saying. Every time I hear celebrities talk, I almost never like them. So I just find it easier if I never follow. I don't follow movie stars. I don't follow my favorite bands. I don't follow my favorite celebrities. I follow Comedians. I follow my favourite comedians. I don't follow DiCaprio. I don't follow any of my favourite actors. Because I know DiCaprio talks about climate change bollocks. I don't want to. If I don't listen to a word he has to fucking say about climate change and shit, and I haven't, I've never watched his documentaries or anything. If I never ever listen to Leonardo DiCaprio's bullshit, it helps me continue to appreciate him as one of the current generation's greatest actors. You see what I mean? So yeah, I avoid celebrity culture because I actually want to carry on enjoying movies and music. If you want to carry on enjoying movies and music, I feel like you can't also enjoy celebrity culture because the two, one destroys the other. It's as simple as that. By the time Emma was a feminist, no one cared. She was popular long before that. I don't care. Emma Watson is way too petite for Cheds. Okay. 11 miniature Koreans can jog for 90 minutes. Can beat Spain and Italy in the World Cup. I suppose they can. That's the best thing about football as well. Look at the two of the greatest players that have ever existed just retired. Or are close to retirement. I think Ronaldo's still going and Messi's still going. But you know what I mean? They're in the retirement leagues of Saudi Arabia and whatnot and MLS. The two greatest footballers. One's 6'2". One's 6'2", like Ronaldo's a big lad. He is a big, strong lad. And then Messi's like 3'5". That's the best thing about football. But most people go, when Dana White said anyone can play soccer, that makes it a shit sport. I thought that was the most retarded thing in the world. The thing that makes American football a shit sport above all else is that only genetic freaks can get good at it. The same goes for basketball. Only genetic freaks can get good at it. Basketball's not so bad because a bunch of fat gits can still enjoy a basketball match on a court. But soccer really is for everyone. Just a group of people can pick teams, put two jumpers down on the floor, and play with an empty Coke can. There you go. You got a game of fucking football. And it's a universal language as well. I bet if you go to Africa onto some rural village, no one has a fucking clue what you're saying. And you pull out a football, all those fucking Africans will give you a football match. I suppose it's like the problem with Americans is they I tell you what American sports are like. What they're set up for is it's almost like they're purpose built for romantic moments. And like when you watch films about their sports, what's it always? It's always the same, right? And if it's about basketball, or it's a buzzer beater, the protagonist always wins the day on a buzzer beater. Just as it leaves the hand, you hear the buzzer and it bounces around the ring. And it finishes like 100-98 or some 100-99 score or something daft like that. I love that shit. And you can have a little period. You can have a little period of the game where like, oh my God, they fall for like 30 points behind. What such insurmountable odds. And then they pull it back. Oh, and then there's an injury. The star player has to go, and then the loser has to step up. He finally realizes his full potential. You know the fucking bullshit. They win it by 1 point. It's always won. It's always won by the worst player on a team that you've been engineered to feel sorry for the whole time. You know how it goes. You don't get that in soccer. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, like there's been some phenomenal baseball films and phenomenal gridiron films and some phenomenal basketball films. There's been some good soccer films. There haven't been like properly iconic ones. So yeah, American sports, they're better designed for those romantic moments. I think that's what, yeah. I think I'll stand by that. But obviously, in the real world, not every single fucking match of a sport can be romantic and amazing and full of fucking cinematic highlights. You know what I mean? And when you haven't got that happening, American football is so fucking shit. If both teams are fucking falling flat and you ain't got your little cinematic moments, your sport's fucking shit. Suddenly realising they're literally just running simplistic plays and stopping and starting every 5 minutes. And if basketball, you don't get the close back and forth. You end up just thinking, oh yeah, shit, what they just like won like 80-60 or something like. What this is shit. Nice. Suddenly becomes shit. See, with soccer, I feel like it levels up. That's where its advantages. I feel like a bad game of soccer is still somewhat engaging compared to a bad American football match or a bad basketball game. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that as well. 4-4 to everyone. Go jog now and get the ball and pass. Shut up, Cheddarhead. Cheddarhead, you played Rush all the time. You love soccer. Cheds would forget she was there. Sit on her after eating his wings and forgets about her. So I've missed some chat. Gary Oldman is a great actor. De Niro is just a decent actor who's overrated because he's poached great roles. Yeah, maybe Don Paul. Maybe he did poach the great roles and he's overrated. But at the end of the day, he did get those roles and he did really, really good. I love him in The Godfather. I love De Niro in Meet the Fockers. I love De Niro in Casino, Goodfellas, Heat. He's been fucking great actor. Not as good as Al Pacino. Heat is a shit fucking movie. No, it's not, Lou. Right, sorry, chat. I need to. Here's the formation, guys. 4-2. Okay, shut up, Cheddarhead. You love soccer, and why rugby players wear nothing? Yeah, rugby's a great sport. Here's 60 seconds of action followed by 5 minutes of commercials. Yes, Black Betty, American football shit that way. Number one sport in America for a reason. Cheddarhead. It's not the number one sport in the rest of the world for a reason. The number one sport in America for a reason. What are you on about? Anyway, shit, sorry. I'm going to do my AI picks and then I'm going to head to bed. No, I'm not. I've got some work to do. Last of Us Potato Simulator. Oh, yes. I won that as a bet, Lou. No, get more airtime. Fuck's sake. I don't know what you're talking about. What's Black Betty saying? Rugby equals bare knuckle boxing. American hand egg equals amateur boxing with headgear. Exactly, Betty. It's a good way of putting it. I mean, I don't like rugby so much because, again, you have to be a genetic freak to be good at it. See, football's a great game to play on the street or to play with friends and family or have a kickabout. You can't really have a kickabout with rugby, and touch rugby's fucking shit. Yeah, sponge pant with arm and helmet. It means you have to tackle with intelligence, not just run blindly like spook cattle. Exactly. Because they only play for 5 minutes out of 3 hours. Yeah, it's a shit sport. If I give you a helmet and pads, you would have zero restraint from using your body to take your opponent out. It's just so, it's like Neanderthals, isn't it? The Americans, like, two big guys, boosh, bash, bash. They bashed. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, bash, bash. There's no intellect behind it. Throw ball, catch ball, touchdown. Yeah. Such a shit sport. Rugby is relentless. And the entire team is getting destroyed. Typically in one go. Rugby is a brutal sport. High velocity hits, often wearing pads and helmets. Yeah, they knock themselves out going for tackles. Jesus Christ. Cheddarhead. Brazil is about to fail to qualify this year, and the World Cup is going to be held in the US. You'll get into it. If it's held in the USA, the host of the FIFA World Cup always gets automatic entry. They don't have to qualify. So if America's hosting it, they've got automatic qualification. Well, brain damage, that's so cool, Black Betty. Oh, shots fired. Yo, Bodach, what's your Hogwarts house? I'm Slytherin. I did the tests. I'm a Slytherin. My girlfriend's fucking Hufflepuff. Get that? Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. More brain damage in American football than Kenji on you pleb. No, rugby, because rugby's not fucking stupid. Rugby's got technique. American football's just brain dead. It's stupid. Cover yourselves in pads and fucking charge at each other. That's not a sport. Well, it's a sport, but it's a shit sport. But let's not forget, right? Americans are so quick to go, oh yeah, American football, #1 sport in the world. You've got NASCAR. Dude. Something being popular in America is not... It's not a litmus test for something being good or not. Let's just fucking clarify. You've got rally racing. You've got a whole tier of motor racing with Formula 1 at the top. You've got bikes, motocross. All kinds of various different kinds of motorsports with various different challenges. And America's most popular motorsport is the one where you go round in a big fucking circle. You go round and round in a big fucking circle. How the fuck has that even be... Formula 1 is a thing. I don't want to sound like JBD here, but fucking hell. What fucking skills involved going around in a fucking circle? You watch NASCAR. It's just a line of cars going around in a circle, and every now and again one of them tries to overtake, but it doesn't quite work out, so they go back in line. It's just a line of cars. I know that Formula 1 gets like that at times, but every time it comes up to a corner, there's tussling, there's all this shit going on. Americans like retarded stuff, man. Come on. Let's face it. The rest of the world got behind Formula 1 and rally driving and all that, while America got behind NASCAR. The rest of the world got behind soccer, the thinking man's game, the beautiful game. While they got into American football. Bash, bash, man. Big man, bash, bash. You go bash. Oh, look, you go bash, bash. They throw ball, catch ball. Bash, bash. No touchdown. Bash, bash. Oh, look, bash, bash. Bam, bam, bash, bash. He throw ball. He catch ball, touchdown. Bash, bash. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They go bash, bash. That's... what the fuck? Americans like dumb shit. Americans like dumb shit. England gave you the Rolling Stones and Shakespeare. You gave us fucking what? Britney Spears and Jersey Shore. Fuck you, America. You cultivate stupidity. You elevate stupidity. You produce stupidity. And you support stupidity. Some of the shit you like is just retarded. I'm sorry. It has to be said. It has to be said. So come on. Not me. We gave you Led Zeppelin and the Beatles, and you gave us fucking Beyonce and Rihanna. Thanks. We gave you Queen. You gave us Kanye West. Fucking. Fucking come on, America. Come on. Sometimes the shit you like, it's a little bit dumb and lacking in a certain level of sophistication that is somewhat more appreciated by the rest of the world. You know. What's the stereotype of an American tourist? A fat, ignorant pig, right? It's like... you always know the Americans because they're grotesque. They're stereotype. It's like... still trying to come to terms with the fact that there's more of the world outside of your own borders. American tourists always seem surprised. And you see them, don't you? Like when you see them in London, they're like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. This shit actually exists. they seem perplexed. It's like, fuck me. Wait until they find out Mexico's a real place. No. Fucking Americans. I'm only joking. I love Americans. My second favourite people. After British people, of course. Actually, yeah, second. I like them. Oh, fucking hell. I wasn't going to stay on this late. It's fucking 1 o'clock. Shit. Let me sort this out. Hang on. I haven't even done my AI picks yet. Right, let's do the AI picks, and then I'm off to bed. And I'm not off to bed. I've got work to do. The clock never stops in soccer. No gay timeouts. You're still under the gun during fouls. Way harder game to play as well. Exactly, Gilly. The clock for sure fucking stops, you idiot. It doesn't, little Lou. Well, it does. It stops when the ball goes out of play. If the ball was on the pitch and every single player stopped, the clock will carry on. Unless there's a foul or the ball goes out of play, the clock is moving. The clock is going forward. There's no stoppages. The game stops if it goes out of bounds, there's a foul or offside. Wait, hang on. The clock only stops if there's a foul or offside, a goal, or it goes out of bounds. That's it. Other than that, the game's going and the clock's moving. Soccer player grazes his knee and he needs 10 minutes to get back to playing again. I know that the soccer thing, right? The thing is about soccer that lets it down is you got the diving. The diving in play acting. It's definitely a shit stain on soccer. It really is. That's another reason why. That the other part I'll obviously mention is you get a lot more of that at the high end. If you watch the lower league footballs, you get a lot less of that. It's not missing, but you get a lot less of it. I go and watch my local team every now and again. They're in League 2, so it's a lot more rough and tumble. Still good goals, still good structure, good football. But yeah, so I'm sort of torn between there's obviously diving and play acting, right? It's unquestionable and it has to fucking stop. I don't know why. You don't see it on YouTube. You don't see it in the punditry. You don't see it anywhere. There's some compilations here and there, but it's not villainized, which I find strange. Because obviously football has its own community. It's much bigger than the MMA one, but yeah. Loads of channels deconstruct the football really well. And I don't think any of them ever villainize the diving. If football coverage started villainizing it, really highlighting and villainizing it, it would stop so quick. It happens. We all know it happens. They keep diving, they keep play acting, and yet nobody ever... There's no consistent and sustained effort to villainize that bullshit. But then on the flip side of that, some of these footballers and stuff, especially when they're in a full sprint, they're going anywhere from 20 to 35 miles an hour. And if someone's chasing them and they're also going at that speed and they clip your ankles, you know, a football boot clipping your ankles, it's that little bit of bone that's exposed. That fucking hurts. And then if it makes you trip, you go in 20 plus miles an hour and you'll go about to hit a hard grass surface, and the surface is hard. Like that, it looks like the grass, right? But it's not like the playing fields at the local schools and stuff when you used to do skiddies. That grass is fucking like really fucking hard. Like their groundsmen are on that pitch all day, every day. Like it's perfect, but it's really hard. It's hard and it's wet. Because when it's hard and it's wet, the ball moves quicker. It fucking slips. It's slick. It's like when it's hard and wet, it's like the surface is slick. And the ball whips across. Makes the game faster. And when you're tripped and you're running 20 plus mile an hour and you fucking hit the deck, it hurts. It does hurt. When someone flies in, studs up, and hits you on the side of the leg, it hurts. You know what I mean? When you're going in for a header and you clash heads, mate, that fucking buzzes you both. You know what I mean? You're going in for a header and someone's elbow goes right in your ribs, mate. That knocks the wind out of you. If the way you fall, you can wind yourself and shit. So on the flip side, I think people need to remember that soccer is actually a contact sport. And as long as the players' studs are down, they can slide in. And as long as they touch the ball before they touch you, they can slide in and send you head over heels. It's class dangerous if the studs are up. Otherwise, there you go. It's just it's a shame. The diving and the play acting, god damn, fuck me. It's so weird. Soccer player, crazy. Yeah, Gio, you can't compare the two sports. It's apples and oranges. Yeah, it is apples and oranges. It's crazy how Leonardo DiCaprio is turning into a Lux Max version of musical. Now, my point with him is I'm not going to listen to anything he has to say. I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to listen to anyone doing interviews. I don't want to follow them on social media. I don't want to watch their activist fucking documentaries. All I know is that when Leonardo DiCaprio is in a film, well, since he's been like 30 plus, since the age of 30 plus, probably a little younger than that, whenever Leonardo DiCaprio is in a film, it seems to always be a really good film. Things like Wolf of Wall Street and shit like that. Inception and all that shit. And I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? Fuck him. Fuck his activism. Do you watch NLS Gilly for Major League Soccer? I don't know. Fun fact. Punters and kickers will wear a soccer cleat on the kicking foot. Oh, little Lou. Oh, don't you fucking start that cleat shit. Don't start with that fucking cleat shit. Field of Dreams, Golden, a great fucking film. I saw a vid. Someone painted a stone ball the colour of a soccer ball and someone kicked it hard. Oh, sniff. That's fucking painful. Yeah, fuck me. That must have shattered their fucking bones. Whew. Saga, don't try and add to the conversation if you can't keep up. Whoa. Don't start beef. The little 3-yard gains in football are like exciting grappling exchanges exhibited in MMA. If you like that kind of thing, Sniff, it's just incredibly frustrating. The reason why we aren't singing tunes during our games, trying to keep ourselves entertained. What? Cheddarhead. Why do all your sports have halftime shows? Why do your stadiums watching ice hockey and shit? What's your little organ? Da 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 da. What's all that shit then, Cheddarhead? Why is there always like a kiss cam going on at halftime? What the fuck are you on about, Cheddarhead? What the fuck are you on? Maybe there's a little concept you're not aware about. What the, honest to God, what's with the retarded arguments tonight? American sports is full of side quests to distract you from the boring shit happening on your fucking sporting field. There's fucking loads of that shit. Every time you little basketball fucking... Have you seen the fucking basketball when they score certain points? The whole fucking thing lights up and shit. You get all these little fucking animations of the fucking mascots. You got mascots. Yo, mascot here. I know American football's really fucking boring, but I'm here. Here, look, I got a gun that fires t-shirts. Get ready. What are you on about, shithead? American sports is full of gimmicks to distract you from boring shit. We don't have halftime shows and people firing t-shirts into the crowd. Because we don't need it. Because it's a good fucking game. That was a shit. The reason why we aren't singing tunes during our games have you heard of the concept of being the 12th man? What are you doing? Like, do you not understand what's happening? The reason why Liverpool sing and shit when you're at Anfield. Do you not? Have you ever played sport? Do you imagine being on the other team, and they're close up as well. Like they're only like a couple of meters away from the boundary of the pitch. The fans' fate, they're right there they're right there in British football. You know, they keep going on about how, Britain has a hooligan background. Really? Look at our stadiums. Right up to the pitch. You look at the other stadiums in other countries, they got fucking nets and fucking wired fencing and shit around their pitches. They're right in your face. Singing. Imagine you got to play against that. Every time you fuck up, 60,000 people. Whee! Man, Cheddar. That's what you on about. That is exactly the reason why they have a league structure where you play one game in your stadium and one game on their stadium. Because that means you've both got to go to a place where all the fans fucking hate you and they keep singing chants at you and singing songs about you. And the thing you don't ever understand is they're not just like singing chants to entertain themselves. They'll be singing chants about the opposition players' wives and shit. When Man United used to come and play Liverpool fans would be saying, "We're going, Posh Spice takes it up the arse. Posh Spice takes it. Posh Spice takes it. Posh Spice takes it up the arse," just to try and put Beckham off. Imagine you got 60,000 people chanting about how your wife takes up the arse. Which is not to just fucking... It's not just about entertaining yourself. It's about trying to fucking... You're playing your part. You're part of this fucking club. And the more fucked up shit you sing and chant about, the more distracted and intimidated the other team are going to be. It's like... Cheddarhead, please stop saying retarded things about fucking football. You've got no idea how fucking good it is. It's amazing. Anyway. I hope my neighbours are in bed. What the fuck is he doing? Why is he singing about Posh Spice? Honestly. Imagine that though. Beckham had to go up and down the country with tens of thousands of people right in his fucking face. Making chants about his wife being a slut. What a life. Every week in, week out. Your wife's a slut. Your wife's a slut. Come on, Cheddarhead. How can you not fucking love that shit? It's so out of order. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. You know what I mean? Come on. Oh, Jesus. I've got to skip. Oh, yeah. Mean Streets, The Godfather Part 2, Taxi Driver, The Deer Hunter, Raging Bull, The King of Comedy, The Untouchables, Goodfellas, Cape Fear, Casino, Jackie Brown, Best De Niro films. Jackie Brown, that seems out of place in that list. Raging Bull. Oh, fucking hell. Some of these films I've not seen in so long. Always Smiling, plus you got blank spot and the dick's supposed to be. What do you mean? I'm Ravenclaw. Fucking hell, hetero. That's a shame. Bodach is Hufflepuff. I'm not Hufflepuff. I'm Slytherin. Oh, man. Alan Rickman in fucking Alan Rickman in Harry Potter. He's so fucking dramatic. Hello, Potter. Every movement. You can't just like turn. It has to be... It's like he's trying to be Count Dracula. Oh, Alan Rickman in Harry Potter. Best thing about Harry Potter by far. US didn't need automatic qualification and it's being held in North America, not America. Okay. Fair enough. I don't really... I'll watch it. Thoughts on almost all American football teams are more valuable than 99% of soccer teams? Well, that makes perfect sense, Boo, because that's not... Do you... So hang on. Do you think this is a win for American football? Thoughts on almost all American football teams are more valuable than 99% of soccer? Well, of course they are. Because almost every single country has a league structure that goes all the way down to your local village team. You don't have that in your league. If you finish last, there's no consequences. There's no new teams, there's nothing. It's the same shit. You got 2 leagues, have you, of each thing? With what, 10, 20 teams each? What? If I became a millionaire, here's the thing you need to understand about what the beauty of the British League, and bear in mind this is all across Europe. If I say that I had millions of pounds, millions and millions of pounds, I could go buy a plot of land and start a football club and join right at the bottom tier and work all my way up and one day play in the Premier League and be competing in the Champions League. Right? That can happen. Just like the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Man United could all fall from grace and get relegated and fall out of the Football League. Manchester City did that, by the way. They used to be a decent club, and then they got relegated, and they actually went down a whole bunch of leagues, and then they got up again. Every country other than America has a league structure like that for football, which means every team has hundreds of football teams. Maybe 20 of them are actually athletically competitive on a global market. So yeah, it makes sense that your handful of teams are worth more than 99% of all the soccer teams, because anyone can have a soccer team. Not everyone can have a football league team, an American Football League team. Because soccer's the superior sport. Even fucking Canada got automatic. Fucking hell. Bodach, you are showing your lack of knowledge with American pastime activities. Of course I am, Lou. I'm British. I don't know what the fuck. Honestly, both are gay, but American football less gay. Fair enough. One rugby star tried to make the NFL and couldn't make it past the preseason. He got cut and replaced by 19-year-old kid. Yeah, well, that makes perfect sense, Cheddarhead. It's a completely different fucking sport. American footballers will struggle to become rugby players, and rugby players struggle to become others. When you turn around, if someone turns around, like I am going to turn around and say, and make the statement, rugby is the better sport compared to NFL. Right, I think it is. That doesn't mean every single rugby player would just go to NFL and kick ass. It's a different fucking sport. Like, what do you want about Cheddarhead? I'm not fucking surprised he failed. We didn't want the Stones or Shakespeare. Oh, fuck you. Love the Stones and Shakespeare. Bro, every time I see soccer players running around and not really doing shit, I think of zombies. Fair enough. NASCAR is way more similar to Formula 1 than you want to admit. And it's not even... And I'm not even... Now you're going around a fucking circle. Bodach doesn't know we have IMSA GT World Challenge America. Oh, I'm going to let you have it. One of these Rush streams, Bodach. All right, though. Go on, little Lou. I'll fucking have it. We'll play. I'll be online tomorrow for some Rush. Late night. You know that NASCAR is raced in an incline, which is why the stock cars are the way they are. F1 is on flats. So that is the F1's look, the way they do. Yeah, it's the complexity, though, isn't it, Hetero Cat Boy? I find it hard to appreciate NASCAR in any way, shape, or form when there's things like Formula 1 in existence and there's things like the World Rally Championships. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't need to be a NASCAR expert. I know that I'm going to go out on a limb, but I'm going to say that I don't think you need to be a NASCAR expert to appreciate that the skill set of your typical championship rally driver is a lot more than your typical NASCAR driver. You're not just navigating a course. You're navigating bumps and lumps and all kinds of shit with your co-pilot going, going, shallow band, steep bend, hard right. You know, that fucking guy who sits next to them. It's so fucking complicated. You need a fucking co-pilot to warn you of what's coming up. You're telling that if that exists, like those fuckers can drive, mate. You seen how they handle a fucking vehicle? You know what I mean? You're literally like thinking like fucking hell. These guys are doing in real life what they spend tens of millions of pounds trying to mimic for a James Bond film and Fast and Furious shit. Obviously, the Fast and Furious bit mental, but you know what I mean? That exists. And Formula One, it's just such a much more technical driving ability because it's an actual course of various fucking things. Some courses are hard on the bends and some are more generous on the straights, and your car might have disadvantages there. How are you going to handle that as a driver? The challenges and the technical skill required is clearly more than NASCAR going around in a fucking circle. So when they exist, I just want to know, how does NASCAR become so popular? Look at where... Go online, right? Because I heard Dana White speaking about this. Dana White is really keen to take Power Slap to international markets. Because outside of America, Power Slap is struggling. That's because only America likes dumb sports. You like dumb sports. I think Little Lou, Cheddarhead, you Americans, I think you need to just learn to accept that you're drawn to dumbass sports while the rest of the world requires a little bit more sophistication. That's why the rest of the world likes soccer and Formula One and things like that. Sorry if I'm sorry if this is coming as a shock to you Americans. But there it is. Bodach doesn't fucking hell. I'm sure you got some cool stuff. Bodach, I'd like you to see dodge a TJ Watt tackle. I'd like to see you dodge. Well, obviously some fucking ultra athletic fucking North American football player is just gonna fucking absolutely savage me. It's gonna be like a freight train hitting me. Like the modern zombies that are fast and retarded. That's what you think of soccer players, Sniff. Fair enough. Bodach, if I ask you for 20 favourite movies, I bet 15 plus of them are American. Of course, they probably are American, Cheddarhead, to be fair. God, I don't even know what my favourite fucking films are. How many of the best actors in Hollywood are British, Cheddarhead? British people fucking own it. You've got No, America's films. Obviously, being Brit, growing up in the 90s, you grew up on American films and TV. But man, fuck me. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing about America, isn't it? When something's centered in America, you take credit for it as well. That's another thing. Because Hollywood's in America, America takes credit for the movie industry, when really it's actually an international market. You're just the capital. It's the capital. It's like the center of world finance is London, but it doesn't mean London owns everything. Funny how the UK begs to have NFL games in England every year, and they are sold out. And not they're not. They don't. England doesn't beg to have NFL games at all. Not an AM, bro. Hang on. Just Googling something. Fuck's sake. Come on, fuck me. There you go. The largest populations of Americans living outside of the United States are in the Philippines, Canada, Brazil, and United Kingdom. And that's fucking and Mexico. I reckon that's why one NFL game a year sells out. Because the United Kingdom has one of the largest populations of Americans outside of America. I don't know. Maybe some Brits like it. You know. It's a funny question. I bounce one back at you again. Why is there no American Football League with stadiums in America, anywhere outside of America, with full seasons, with full seasons of teams, all selling out week in, week out? All you can do is sell out one game in London, a capital city close to one of the biggest population of Americans outside of America, one of the most visited cities on planet Earth. Dude, if you can't sell out, you could sell out anything in that fucking place. It's London. What do you mean? You need to ask yourself why no other country has American football leagues with stadiums packed full of tens of thousands of people watching it week in, week out, with college or university teams playing it, with scholarships given to the best players. Why is it only in America? It's because you like dumb sports. Also, for how much you Brits love soccer, one World Cup after 100 years, and you couldn't even beat America last World Cup. Jesus Christ, Cheddarhead. Cheddarhead, you're just on one tonight, aren't you? You're just on one. It'd be good if America got into fucking soccer. Imagine all the money they'd pump into like youth development and stuff, and all the amazing fucking players they would uncover that might otherwise be missed by European scouting networks. Bodach, you're up 12-11 with forecast to go. Fair enough, Gilly. Gilly, I'm sorry, mate. I'm kind of just not bothering with that anymore. I'll talk to you when your drama's done, mate. When I'm fucking can't be arsed, mate. Because all world play football. Meanwhile, only Americans play soft versions of rugby. Yes. Just FYI, a North American World Cup makes less sense than the Qatar World Cup. Average temperature 120 degrees in the summer. Well, I need to fucking. Sorry, I've got to skip. So they can sell them more hot dogs at overpriced beer. Yes. Sorry, I got to skip. It's fucking nearly 2:00. There is many revalid. Sorry, I got to skip, guys. Sorry, fucking hell. I've just realised the time. I was only going to go on for a couple of hours, and I've still got to do my fucking picks. I'll get these picks out of the way because I'm going to do my quiz. My quiz will be a short stream. Well, I might do gaming afterwards, but yeah. I'm sorry, I got to skip. Just got to skip. 6 NFL games of the year, and England is begging for more. Rumours there'll be 16 NFL games every year in London. Yeah, always in London, Cheddarhead. It's a showcase, isn't it? How come every single year Premier League teams are always touring America? Why do you throw so much money at Premier League teams to come and play in America every single summer? But yeah, anyway, fucking hell, I've got to get these fucking picks done. Right, let's get these picks in. Ooh, sorry, this has been a weird stream. This has been fucking... Jasper, why does it always fucking do that? There we go. Welcome to my gym. We are doing it early this week. I don't know why I'm doing it early this week. I normally was going to save it for Thursday, but I'm back to my normal schedule. So I'm going live on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays. I'm going back to my roots, basically. If I'm in the mood and there's gaming on, of course, I'm going to be up. But I'm going back to my roots. 3 short streams. Broken down into clear topics. I'm going to stick to that, and I'm going to keep bashing out my shorts. And we'll do a review after a few months from where we're at. I'm sorry, chat, that I didn't catch up on all of it. It's difficult. And you're pushing certain subjects you can't just fucking spaff out a lazy response to. I've got to defend my national sport. I'm a coach as well. I got to defend it. I think soccer. I'm happy to call it soccer so I can relate to Americans, but it's the greatest sport ever invented. Simple as that. But let me get Tapology up. For some reason, it's not up already. Right, boom. Tapology. Here we go. Bodach. So Bodach, I'm doing quite well. My pick rate is 65.9%. Remember, last week I got over 70%. So we're going for a 2-week 70% streak. I covered that on Sunday. But yeah, let's get these fucking picks in. I am going to work on an actual pick setup at some point. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have a quick little thing before we crack on. Because I am pulling an all-nighter and I'm going to be working for the next 4 hours when I go offline. Which it's not as bad as it sounds. I do get to sleep in till about 1 in the afternoon. But hang on. I'll be with you in 1 moment and we'll get to some picky picks. God damn it. Let's put the fucking back thing over there. Right, boom. Anyway, right, both. Tricky tricks. Everyone just have a good time. Okay. 66%, what the fuck? What do you mean, Cheddarhead? That's fucking good. I know Cheddarhead. Bear in mind, Cheddarhead, it's actually higher than 66% because for a few cards, I was just making picks on how I felt. And that I didn't get anything. So that's actually 66% with a bunch of cards early on, tarnishing it and dragging it down a bit. But over time, yeah. But the actual AI picks overall, they're just, I think, 68.5%. But it's all different now. So before I crack on, I will point out that after Gilly's lady friend pointed me in the direction of AI hallucinations, I went on a rabbit hole. Again, big shout out to, I can't remember her name, whatever her name was. Big shout out to her. I've been talking about this little AI experiment of mine for a long time. Most people just nod and agree and wait for me to shut up. She actually engaged and asked me some really good questions and got me onto a path that I had no fucking idea for. So I've updated my considerations. So also, the AI is going to work two different ways. So first of all, I've got negative prompts. So not only am I giving it a list of things I want it to do, I'm also asking it to avoid doing certain things. So I've now developed negative prompts. I don't know if that's going to help, because obviously I'm still just getting the same result. Here's the scoring. Another thing I've done is I was giving it a single prompt for the fight, including all 17 considerations. I've now managed to develop a shell script. I don't know if you know what one of those are. So it gets to automate it and whatnot. So before I was doing that because I was putting it in manually, then copying and pasting things over. Now I've got a little shell script that puts it in and fetches it. My AI is now focusing completely on one consideration at a time. So instead of trying to weigh up all the considerations, it weighs them up one at a time and gives me the score, and then it's added up. So that's good. We're doing that now. So this is the first week where it's going to be done that way. So this is going to be the first week with negative prompts and the first week with making AI crunch it. And the other thing, because I set up that automation, I'm also making it crunch it a lot more. So I was making it each AI crunch 3 times. So I was doing best of 3. And because I've now got a little bit more leeway, I've now got that to a best of 11. So each consideration, that's 17 considerations, is being crunched on 3 models, all with their own different priorities, all 11 times. Adding it all up. So this could be an absolute fucking shit show. Or I might have just made an AI that can remain above 70% week in, week out. I don't know. I'm nervous as well. But yeah. Anyway, that's the update. Thank you again for getting me onto the negative prompts. Aisha's her name. Good. It's brilliant. It's so good. One of the negative prompts, one of the first ones was like, please do not, like, I also have added to one of the considerations with the gamblers is, I've also asked it not just to consider the odds, but to also consider if they've beaten the odds before. I didn't even have that. So it's more negative prompts like that. Check the odds, but also check if they've beaten the odds before and things like that. So it's good. JST, I think Bodach is I am trying to wrap it up. Anyway, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. I need to what I'm gonna work on a little scene for this, not do it in my gym. I'm gonna do an actual pics. I'm gonna do an actual pic scene when I find some time. I have got some extra time coming up. Then I can get these done as a VOD. That's another part of me going back to my normal schedule and shorter streams. I actually want to try and do some VODs again, but the best way for me to do it is to write it and then do it live on stream and then just cut it from the stream footage. Right? So yeah, you're going to get some more. You'll be getting some more Smeg talk soon. My first one's going to be about the moon landing. But anyway, let's go. Let's mispronounce some fucking names. Let's mispronounce some fucking names. Rayan Dos Santos versus Alice Ardeline. Let's see. Let's see. Did I get it right? Bodach, tell us your darkest, deepest fears. I don't really think like that. My darkest, deepest fear is that we really are just advanced, clever monkeys on a rock floating through space. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that the atheists are correct. Because the concept of non-existence fills me with existential dread that quite literally gets my fucking heart pumping. And if I dwell on it, could probably send myself into a panic attack. The thought of dying and that just being nothing. Nothing, that's it, done. For fucking, that's it, eternity. Freaks me the fuck out. I just can't believe it. I can't wrap my head around it. None of it makes sense. The atheistic worldview doesn't make sense to me anyway. I believe in the soul. But yeah, that's my biggest, darkest fear. That the atheists are right. I don't think they are. I mean, the Jews are not. None of them are right. The Jews, the Muslims, the Christians, the atheists, Taoists, the Buddhists, all of them. None of them are right. It's beyond comprehension, but how do you explain fucking love, creativity? What is really hormones and neurons? Really? How do you explain crystals, the double slit experiment? How do you experience people learning something on one side of the world, and then on the other side of the world they learn it quicker without even having been exposed to it? Why are crystals changing how they grow? It's weird. The world's full of weird anomalies that science is nowhere near explaining. So yeah, I'm not an atheist, I'm agnostic, but yeah, that's my biggest fear, man. That's my biggest fear. But anyway, I've got Dos Santos winning this one. I think it'll be a decision. Dos Santos has a clear edge across multiple dimensions, particularly in technical skills and experience. While both fighters have faced challenges in the UFC, Dos Santos' championship background and younger age position her favourably. The fight is expected to be competitive, but Dos Santos is predicted to win by decision. There you go. Let's move on to that. I need to remember that I need to keep it in the middle. Keep it in the middle so that it's the camera. Right, so we've got Marquel Medeiros versus Balaji Oki. Fucking hell, these names. Never mind, I have to wait 3 hours for my game to download, so I will do the 128 turns tomorrow. Okay. That's why I smoke weed and think about the 128 turns in the Nuremberg to get it off my mind. Fair enough. I'm not high enough for that answer. Okay. Yeah, the simulation theory makes sense. Would make me start a revolution. Yeah, I'm sorry. Next Frankie on musical stream. It's been fun. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Mate. Can you briefly go over what AI hallucination stuff you talk about? Yeah, did I do that? I think I did that. Okay. Not bad, but I'm getting it right, am I? So Marquel Medeiros. I got Marquel Medeiros. Another decision win. So Marquel Medeiros has the edge in recent performances, riding an impressive win streak against tough opponents, while Oki comes off a submission loss and has shown vulnerabilities in grappling defense. Where we go. Wolf. Let's crack on. Shit. Right, next one. Andreas Gustafsson versus Traven Giles. Giles? Fuck knows. I've got Gustafsson. I'm going for a knockout in round 2. Yeah, Andreas has the edge due to his recent win streak, superior striking output, durability, and upward career trajectory. While Traven Giles is well-rounded, his recent losses and vulnerability to knockouts make him the underdog. Gustafsson's finishing ability aligns well with Jarz's weaknesses, making him the likely winner. So yeah, I got Gustafsson for the knockout. Boof. Next one. Jordan Levitt versus Kurt Holliber. I got Levitt winning this one. And I got a submission in round 2. Jordan Levitt is predicted to win by submission in the second round, leveraging his grappling skills and youth against Kurt Holliber, who, despite recent activity and experience, faces challenges due to age and vulnerabilities. This prediction aligns with the detailed point-based analysis, considering all 17 factors. There we go. Jordan Levitt for a round 2 submission. Let's crack on. Right. Alan Nascimento. Alan Nascimento versus Jafel Fiho. Fuck off these names. Jafel Fiho. Philo. I fucking don't know. I got Philo. I got Jafel. I got him winning. I think it'll be a decision. Philho is predicted to win by decision, capitalizing on his grappling advantages and recent activity. This prediction aligns with the scoring system, despite external odds favoring Nascimento, highlighting the complexity of MMA predictions. Yes, so it's going against the bookies' odds. Futon. I don't even usually say. I'm just crap at names. God's sake. Zach Reese versus Dusko Todorovic. Todorovic. Is that it? Dusko Todorovic. Fucking hell. I got Reese winning, thank fuck. I think it's going to be a round 1 knockout. It means to be a round 1 knockout. Zach Reese has the edge due to his superior grappling skills, larger size and longer reach, which allow him to control the fight both standing and on the ground. Despite both fighters coming off losses, Reese's ability to finish opponents quickly and his versatility in fighting styles make him the likely winner. Bodge. Right, next fight. Ketlin Vieira versus Macy Chison. Anyway, I got Vieira with a decision. Ketlin Vieira's superior grappling, durability, and experience against top competition, supported by her coaching and recent health, make her the likely winner by decision. While Macy's recent form and striking advantages present a challenge, the analysis suggests Vieira's strategic approach will prevail. There we go. Let's crack on. Let's get this done. Let's get it in the bank. Let's get this in the bank and maintain a 70% fucking win streak. Come on. We got Dustin Jacoby. Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopez. I think it's going to be a fight. There's only 10 fights as well, so I'm expecting another one to be announced before the end of the week, right? If it's before Thursday, I'll come back and put my pick in for that as well. But yeah, I got this one for Lopez. I got this one for submission in round 3. Late submission. Bruno Lopez will win, likely by submission in round 3. Oh, shit, no. Just realised it is actually a fucking round 2. Right, yeah, so likely by submission in round 2. Due to his grappling advantage in recent performances, this prediction aligns with the current odds and historical outcomes of similar matchups. Okay, there we go. Not much. It doesn't have a lot to go on with some of these fucking people. That fight has been cancelled. I'm not quite sure why it's still on Topology. But the Billy Ray Goff fight is off. So we'll go to Matthias Gamrot. Matthias Gamrot? I don't know. Yeah, fucking hell. Matthias Gamrot versus Ludwig Klein. Is that it? Ludwig Klein? Fuck me. Well, I got it for Gamrot. I think it's going to be a decision. So yeah, Gamrot is favoured to win due to his superior grappling experience against high-level competition and the advantage of training at American top team. While Ludwig Klein brings momentum from his undefeated streak, slight advantages in size, reach, and striking output, and youth at 30 years old. These factors are not enough to overcome Gamrot's overall edge. The fight is expected to end in a decision. Your Bodach, with antivirus software do you use for your computer? I don't use antivirus software. It's built into the operating system. You got two options. Just let your operating system do its thing. Make sure you keep it up to date. All the serious stuff is covered. When you install a web browser, don't turn off the protections. When you get emails, don't click on fucking links and don't open zip files. And even if you accidentally do it, the operating system's built-in defenses will catch most of it. If you come to a fucking website and it's broken because of certain settings on your browser that protect you, for example, you use an ad block or something, don't disable it. Find a different website. Anyway, Gamrot by decision. Sorry, this is my fucking picks bit. And the most underwhelming main event I've ever fucking seen. Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. I got this for Blanchfield. I think it's going to be a decision. So yeah, Erin Blanchfield has the edge due to her superior grappling skills, which counter Macy Barber's striking and her experience in longer fights. Her recent performances against top opposition give her the advantage in this matchup. There you go. Goff has a new opponent. Yeah, so I'll put once it's updated on Topology, I'll update this on Thursday. But for now, that's my picks in. Yeah, Topology is. Yeah, pick that Goff fight. I haven't. I've deleted it now. But yeah, I haven't. I'll do it on Thursday. Disagreements free. Okay. Speech. Checking me. Fair enough, Gilly. You understand, Gilly? I'm just doing my AI experiments. All I'm chasing is my 70% streak, mate. I can't be asked for the bet and all that, mate. You gotta get your drama settled, mate. I can't be doing with it. I'm keeping my distance until it's gone. This card is fucking shit now that I've seen. Oh, yeah, it's a bit underwhelming. Some of the fucking stuff, right? Some of these fighters had fewer than 100 sources. There's so little known about them. You're talking about a data scraper that's scraping tens of thousands of sources about fighters. Going through YouTube transcripts, social media posts, all these fucking things. And some of the and like normally like the main event will have like there'll be just thousands and thousands and thousands of sources for things. Some of these fighters had a fewer than 100. They're so like unknown with so little to go on. They've got almost no social media presence. They've got almost no pundits talking about them. They're getting no MMA bloggers are covering their careers yet. No one's like scouting their career in the YouTube scenes. These fighters, so a lot of these fighters are literally like no one knows who the fuck they are. No one talks about them. None of them are loud for themselves, generating their own buzz. And like when you're seeing results that are fewer than 100, I'm kind of like, oh, Is that a sign that this is going to be a shit card? Or is it a sign that this might be a really unpredictable card? And especially in that undercard, are we going to get a blitz of finishes? Because that could also happen. Because like I said, there's so little data on so many of these fighters. We don't actually fucking know if it's going to be a shit card or not. You're saying it's shit because the fighters are just a bunch of unknowns, right? I don't know. Might be a good card. It might be. But it's definitely full of fucking nobodies. That's for sure. This card is full of fucking nobodies. Like, someone like me, I recognise Jordan Levitt because I know he's one of Paddy the Baddy beat him. That's it. And I recognise Gamrot and Klein and Barber and Blanchfield. I don't actually know. No, that's a lie. I only recognise Erin Blanchfield. I don't recognise Macy Barber. So the main event has a fighter I've not heard of yet. So this is my introduction to Macy Barber this weekend. And the co-main event. And then one other fighter. So that's how much of a casual I am going into this card. I know nothing about any of them. So if I do tune in this weekend or whatever, and this undercard is a blitz of fucking knockouts and finishes and submissions, that will be my first impression of them. And probably a lot of yours, right? Because whatever. Phil Ho and Nascimento is going to be the fight night. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch it though. I've been loving it. But anyway, sounds like AI is struggling here. It is struggling. I mean, it's still got 100 sources. I mean, it's got their fight stats. It knows it's picking up a few bits here and there. It's just, yeah, there's nothing from social media about them. There's nothing from YouTube. Nothing from blogs. Because obviously you got all the bloggers. You got the blogger sphere, the YouTube sphere, the social media. I think the AI follows. It's got like a bunch of hashtags. So it follows all the hashtags as well, with the MMA hashtags with their names involved. Obviously, like with YouTube, I think I've shown you it before. You don't actually have to listen to a whole video to find out if it's got what you need. Like if you know that you're looking for a certain piece of information, about an hour or so after the video goes live, YouTube posts an AI-driven, an AI-made transcript. Now, I think that's what the AI is using. It just goes through the YouTube channels based on hashtags and names and whatnot. It looks for names and titles and descriptions and whatnot when it does a search, and then just looks for the transcript. It gets the content of the video like in like a second. Just like that, a second, it's got the full transcript. It knows the whole content of your video. It doesn't know the visuals, obviously, but it don't need it. It's just trying to find out if prominent pundits are either for or against certain fighters and what's their track record and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. It is cool. Way too much fucking effort, though. I am hoping that there is some sort of betting strategy that I can use with these picks. Because like I said, I'm at about... I know that my topology is 65-ish% accuracy, but it is a tiny bit higher than that. So I think the accuracy on average is already high enough to develop some sort of parlay strategy or round robin strategy on the picks to do it. I've done it twice now. And the weird thing is, on one week, my accuracy wasn't quite as high, but I made a profit. And then last week, my accuracy was over 70%, and I did exactly the same strategy with the parlays, and I spread it across like 60 bets. So just loads of different combinations of my picks. And I lost money. So So it was a bit. I just can't get my head around it. How come a slightly less accurate week made me money when a more accurate week lost me money, doing the exact same thing? Just trying to really mix up the bets. I don't know. I'm just saying, if there was a betting strategy and it actually worked, and there was a bit of a return each week, it will kind of make the 7 or 8 odd hours worth it. It's like I'm not actually like doing something for 7 to 8 hours when I do the picks. It's just basically on Sunday evening I leave the data scraping, and then on Monday or Tuesday I then put that into the language model, and then put the prompts in. But yeah, there's hours in this. Just to come here and spam out some pics at you takes me 10-15 minutes. It presented in what you might be receiving as somewhat throwaway content. It's not throwaway content at all. I've put a lot of fucking effort into these pics. That's why I feel like I need to make an actual pic scene. I need to like blow up and get nice and close into each individual pick and actually make this bit more of a spectacle. Because at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna do it long term. But it's just, I would like it to earn a bit of money if the gambling could actually pay off. I don't know. A part of me just thinks, you're all chatting bollocks. And then I'm realizing after Gilly and then going around looking on YouTube, there's a bunch of fuckers out there. There's some YouTubers out there that are showing the slips, by the way, Gilly. YouTubers out there telling you their bets, showing you their bets, and showing you how they're actually sustaining profit, and it's scary. Because it's gambling, and you know you're gonna lose at some point. But yeah, I was a bit weirded out when I woke up at the weekend before, and I was like, fucking hell, more accurate this week, expecting my gains to be better on my gambling app, and oh, look at that. Lost money somehow. So yeah, I'm doing it wrong. I don't understand it. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go do some work. I just don't get it anyway. Giuliano swept the last card he did. Really, I hadn't heard. That's cope for shit picks. Bodach lets his AI marinate. Yes. It just takes fucking ages. Yeah, it depends on money lines, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I think the other thing is I got a whole bunch of bets outstanding because one of the fights was cancelled last minute. I keep forgetting about that as well. If that bet comes through, well, those actual bets, I added it up. They will actually push me into profit, but not a lot. It's like break even basically. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I don't know what happens to those bets if that fight's still happening or not. But at the minute, my betting app says it's still outstanding. I'm waiting for that fight to happen. But yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. A bit of a weird stream tonight. It feels a bit of a weird energy. Fucking bro code. I've been going, please follow bro code because I've built it ages ago and it never caught on, and I'd love you to all go and look at it. And then I have this night with loads of stuff to moderate, and I'm like, what a fucking nightmare. But yeah, anyway, sign up to the bro code. Is anyone to raid? Is there anyone to raid? There are 21 of you still here. That's amazing. Holy shit. Is there anyone to raid? You made bro code subreddit and let a bunch of women take over it. I know, fucking Betty. Betty, if you use Reddit, go on there. I'll add you as a mod. J2J. What? JG2. Is JG2 slow? Okay, here we go. I mean, he's got 113 people watching. It makes nothing. It literally means nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing. But raid him anyway. There you go. Head over to someone who won't even notice. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. I'm back on Thursday with a general knowledge quiz. I might be around tomorrow late for some gaming streams. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Please look out for my shorts. I appreciate it if you throw some likes. It helps push my shorts into the algorithm as well. But yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you soon.